my family does. All we do is like construction and stuff. But we have these like huge machines that like pretty much pop out kitchens like all day for like other contractors. And it's like there's this glue and it runs like 200 degrees hot. And I was just
Oh,
cleaning the thing and that freaking glue just dropped on me. And I was like,
no,
"Bruh,
not the
are you
glue.
kidding me?"
Wait, can I see
And
it
then,
again? Can I see it again?
yeah, I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you an HD.
Oh
So
my
this
God.
is finger one, right?
That's
Oh,
finger
this,
one.
sorry.
Yeah, right in the middle.
Yeah,
Wait, it
you can
doesn't
see
want to
the kind of
focus.
like
Back it up a little bit. Oh
focus,
my
focus,
God. Poor
focus.
Cold. Not Cold's
And then
finger.
and then this thing
Shit.
has like starting to grow a mind of its own, bro.
Yo,
It's huge.
that thing's
What the fuck
crazy,
is
bro.
that?
What's
What the
crazy is
fuck?
it's like right on the tip of your fucking thumb. Like
Bro,
you press with that shit. Oh
bro,
my
I've been like
God.
playing video games right now, and it's like I'm using like my like knuckle here to like press the
Oh
like
my
jump
God. Yeah, that's
button
right
and
there,
shit.
bro. Actually, I bet on the keyboard, I bet that bubble kind of like grips the keyboard a little nice. Like, you can just use that, the little trigger bubble. Yeah.
Bro, yeah,
That's
dude.
nasty.
I feel like I have an advantage
That's
over other
funny.
gamers, dude.
Yeah,
I got like
yeah.
two thumbs now,
That's
two
so
of them.
funny, bro. That's so
Oh
funny.
man,
I haven't been burned like
yo,
that in a while. I always get this, and like I really want to pop them. And sometimes I pretty much always do whenever I get burned. I don't get burned by like hot glue though. I always like I get cooked by like the stove. The stove is a number one offender
damn.
for me. I'm always getting cooked by
I
that
feel
thing.
like I haven't gotten like I haven't felt pain in a long time. I guess that's a good thing.
Oh,
But this thing
okay.
woke me up to
This
pain. I was like,
did it feel
what the
good? Did you
hell?
like it? We felt a little something. Feeling
Nah,
something's good.
bro.
No, no,
I
no,
felt
no.
alive. I felt alive, and I was like, bro, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
I
like,
feel you.
damn,
Nah,
dude,
and that
is are
shit
you are
sticks.
you
I hate that.
are you getting the cold over there? I'm just setting up a light if you're wondering what I'm doing, because I realized
Oh
like
yeah, do
I
your
might need
thing.
a little
Do
bit
your
more
thing.
light.
I'm literally. I think we're
Uh,
just gonna run right into it. But am I
no, we're
getting
good.
like
We're
the
good.
storm? Yeah, we're about to get a
Yeah,
massive storm. Yeah, yeah. It's about
bro,
to.
what's all that about?
It's about to dump. Like I think we're getting like 12 inches in Boston. 12 inches is gonna be cold as shit. So like actual snow. But
That's
that's not. It's
sketch.
it's a lot of snow, but I don't think it's that bad. We're used to. What's bad in Boston is we teeter like around 32 degrees. So we'll get
Hmm.
snow, but then it'll go above 32, and then it'll rain a little bit with it, and then it turns to
Yeah,
ice, and then it's a really big problem. If it's like cold smoke fucking snow, like it doesn't
yeah.
matter.
So like, what's the hubbubaloo about all these like exploding trees and shit, bro?
I have no idea what's good on the trees, bro. I saw a post on that. I have no. Is that did it say it was that affecting fucking New England? Because I don't. Do you know anything about it?
Dude, I don't know. I'm in Miami, bro. It's
Yeah,
I don't know shit about the cold.
that's funny. Yeah. Well, no, that's not true. You're ColdRyoko, my guy.
No, dude, I try to stay away from it, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
When I was younger, like I had that name given to me,
Mm-hmm.
Cold, and ColdRyoko, because like Ryan's my real name,
I've been
and
saying real. Right. It's Ryoko. I thought it was
yeah,
Ryoko.
Ryoko. Yeah, no, you can call
Ryoko.
it
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Ryoko.
Cause
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got it
like
ready, bro.
Ryan.
I have it ready. Look, I was gonna show you. Where is it? This right here.
Oh,
The
the Cold
fucking
Lyoko
the
intro.
opening, bro. You keep going, and then give me the background. Give me the background
Yeah,
on the
hell
name
yeah,
before we
dude.
jump into it.
No, 100%. So it's like, yeah. So I mean, I like that show,
Yeah.
Code
Yeah.
Lyoko. It was just trippy, and you have to be like a niche person to know about it. You know what I mean? So like when
Mm-hmm.
people, which I think that's why I was saying like in your chat, I was like, bro, I think we became friends because you called it out, and I was just like
Yeah.
admiring your like production level, and then from there
Oh,
on,
thanks, man.
it's like here we are. You know?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it was. I think it was love at first sight, man. And then also love at first sight because I saw the Cold Ryoko name, and I always like whenever I see a name in chat, I like kind of like I try to like decipher it a little bit. That was my first guess this show, and then also your little bubble is Griffiths from Berserk. And I fucking love that
Yeah,
show. I haven't
dude.
seen it in so long. That show's dark. You want to feel
That
something?
show,
Watch that fucking anime. So I
bro.
put
But
together the Cold Lyoko and then the Griffiths, and it was like, damn, this kid fucks. Like literally, that was my thoughts.
dude, yeah. Especially if if anybody viewers haven't seen Berserk, bro, I recommend watching the old like '90s version. You know what I mean? I
That's the
think
one I
it's
like. I don't even
yeah,
know the
bro.
new one, or they made a newer one, but it's kind of like it's
I've
like the
heard people say
3D
like
one.
yeah, And I've heard
It's
people
not the
say like, "Yo,
same.
I watched the new one," and I'm like, "Nah, you like drop the ball on that. You gotta watch the old
Yeah.
one, you know." And it's just
Yeah,
like
no,
so good.
the old one's crazy, bro. She gets fucking I don't even know if I can
Yes.
say it on that shit, but like she gets
It's-
cooked. And he has to watch and all that shit. Yeah, highly recommended. Big spoiler there, but whatever.
Don't spoil it.
Yeah, no, it's just so good.
The
Well,
people-
at this
Yeah,
point with stuff like that, I think it's okay to talk about that stuff because it's like you should have already watched
Yeah.
it type of thing.
You're
But
slacking.
let's I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear it. I'm pretty sure you're not. But
No,
dude,
it's
this
cool.
opening,
I
you
just
can
like
just watch
watching
it, bro.
it, too.
It's so fucking. It makes me feel something. I used to watch this all the time as a kid. It's so good, bro. Dun 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 dun. Dude, so classic.
That's like my neurons firing right now.
Yeah. It literally.
Bro,
The
but this show was ahead of
songs are
its
so good.
dude, and it was just ahead of its time, bro. Like, what the
Yeah.
hell? They had like a 2D animation with 3D animation.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. They go into that 3D
That's
world,
crazy.
bro. It was so
Dude.
sick.
that was the 3D world. I had a crush on that chick, her big head eye, but
The one with the forehead, she's kind of bad.
yeah, bro.
The one with the middle chick, right?
No, the pink chick on the left, that was like the computer girl.
Oh, so I had a thing for the black haired chick. She was probably like she wasn't goth like Shigo, but like, you know, she was sporting that all black look, and I kind of fucked with it, you know.
that has to be studied though. Like,
The goth
why is
chick
it that
shit.
like, yeah, no, for real, especially like all the animated girls that
Yeah.
are like goth, bro. Like, why
Yeah.
are they such baddies, bro? Like,
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know.
And in our opinions, like, what gave us like, you know? 'Cause
No, they
I'm
knew
20 I'm
exactly. They knew exactly what
Yeah,
they were
dude.
doing, bro.
I'm 28, right? And it's like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like my whole generation and stuff, like they all just like look back and they're like, yo, like Starfire, Blackfire, Shigo,
Raven, brother.
Raven, bro. It's like all these girls, they were just like,
There's a couple. There's a
and then
couple from Total Drama Island. There's a goth chick on Total Drama Island,
yeah, Total Drama Island.
bro. They know exactly what they were doing. What's her name from Danny Phantom?
Oh, I don't know her name,
Gwen?
but I know who you're talking
Gwen,
about.
I think her
Was
name's
it
Gwen. No, I don't know.
think
Actually,
it-
I kind of forget. But the girl from Danny Phantom, they knew exactly what they were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the checkered skirt. Yeah, they gotta do all that.
Come
They
on,
knew what they were doing.
come on.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. It's
the
like
goth chick studies. They got to do it.
they put it in our brain, bro. Maybe they like just wanted us to just find those type of chicks. It's a psyop, bro. I promise.
Yeah. You know what I feel bad about? I feel like we grew up because we're about the same age. I'm a year older than you. We grew up in like the golden years of like cartoons. And I like catch what my nieces and nephews are watching nowadays, and it's not the same at all. I had Davey on last week, and we were talking about that too. Like it's just something I feel like us '90s babies kind of relate to. Like we grew up with some fire, and now I don't know what they're putting out. It's sad.
Yeah, dude. I actually remember like the, how do you say, like the shift from like our shows, and not including like 90 shows like Scooby Doo and stuff. I'm talking about like our shows are still identified as like Adventure Time, you know, regular show. I don't know if you like, because I was probably like what 17 or something when those shows came out, but they were like goated shows. But then once that the shift began with like what's it called, Gumball. I forgot the amazing show of Gumball. I don't know if
even
you're
know that
familiar
show.
with
I don't know that show.
that show is when the shift begins, and that show was goated, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But then they started coming out with
Amazing
stuff
Gumball?
after that. The Amazing World of Gumball, bro. That show
look
is
that up.
goated, bro.
Oh yeah, I've seen these guys. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of memes about these guys. Got you.
Bro,
Yeah,
but if you like
yeah.
watch, like you just type in like funny moments or like, bro, like,
Yeah,
that show's like
no, I've seen
ahead
memes.
of its
I've
time,
seen
too.
memes of like someone. There's a meme where I don't know, is it Gumball? Gumball's walking into a room and someone else is on a computer, and everyone like puts like porn on the screen, and the guy like
Oh,
shuts the door slowly.
exactly.
Yeah. There's a
Yes,
meme.
yes.
There's a meme like that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, no, I
So
didn't
it's like
watch
that-
this. Gotta check it
Bro,
out. I
it's
guess.
a good show. If you like cartoons and stuff, like my thing,
Love
like,
cartoons,
I
yeah.
fuck with cartoons hard, bro. You know what I mean? But it's
Yeah.
like that was the beginning of the shift. Then they went into like some weird brain rot stuff, like Uncle Grandpa,
Oh
Fanboy
my God,
and
yeah, that
Chum
shit's crazy.
Chum, and it's like just like dirt, bro. And I was like, damn, that sucks. Like these kids are toast.
Uncle Grandpa was like
Yeah.
actually brain rot. I remember watching that
No,
towards
it
the
was.
end, and I was like, yo, like I'm actually losing brain cells. It was creepy as hell too. It was like a little too trippy. Like they made that way too trippy for kids.
Nah,
And I wasn't. It's not like I wasn't down with the trips because there was some weird shit we grew up with, but that was just like I don't know. It was like
the thing is like
TikTok as a person.
you ever heard like how Coco Melon is literally designed to like hit every like neuro part of the brain of like a child, a baby, like and like
No, I had no
it's
idea.
just bro, like it Coco Melon's like the attention span for it, the colors, everything's like designed perfectly so that it captures the attention of like the kids on point. You
No
know,
way.
I might be bullshitting about this. I don't know, but I know that I've
No,
read
I
upon
believe it,
this,
bro.
so maybe I'm wrong, but that shit's trippy. So it's like I think from that moment on, like Uncle Grandpa and stuff, they were just like, nah, bro, these kids are like now different type of kids. They're not like ones that'll sit and watch like a series, like how Adventure Time is actually like a plot to it, or
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I mean? Like a regular show has a plot to it. Like, no, we need to just shove them with like a bunch of like colors and crazy stuff and fart noises and stuff, and it's just like it'll capture their attention and we'll get the ratings we need. And everybody's like, yeah,
Dude,
let's do
that's
that.
wild. They
Yeah,
brought in the
dude,
people
this-
who like designed the casino games, but just like Coco Melon
Dude,
version, bro.
exactly,
Which is like baby
bro.
gambling, just they don't have any stakes.
Yeah.
What the
And
fuck?
Isn't Coco Melon like on YouTube only, right?
Bro, it's everywhere.
It's
It's,
like-
everywhere. And I see my nieces and nephews when that shit's on, bro, they're fucking like tranced. It's like weird. They're like it's actually kind of uncomfortable. I don't think I was like that. I mean, I wasn't obviously
No,
there to
but it's like-
spectate myself, but like it's weird. It's weird.
think
The
that,
Rebecca shit too.
those-
Miss Rebecca, or is it Miss Rebecca? You know that girl who like she like has like pigtails. Blippy's one of them too. Blippy
I've
gives
heard
me
of
weird vibes. Yeah, Blippy was very weird. But these people make crazy amounts of money, like on YouTube,
know.
just like doing their shit.
100%.
It's kind of
I
wild. It's
think
like, what
that-
are we? Maybe we should switch to kids stuff, man. Like, I don't know.
If you notice, like that's like I thought about that myself as well. It's like you see these people that like Ryan's Toys, bro. You know what I mean? Like how much
Yeah.
money did they make? You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, but it's like there's big things that in life where it's like, especially content wise, that like and in music too. It's like let's say artists like if you can make a girl like your music and like the clubs like girls are dancing to your music, bro, you don't have to worry about the guys because the guys are gonna just like your music anyways because they like the girls that they're dancing to your music. So it's like if the
Yeah.
girls like it, fuck it, I like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
same thing and with the cartoons and stuff, it's like I feel as if they are like just pushing out anything that captures like the kid mind, you know. And it's money because like everybody now has iPads and stuff, so it's like I'm probably gonna be the same way, bro. Like I'm gonna have a kid and I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna put you on a show, bro, and just like chill
Right.
there. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? But because I want to have like some, because you know, I don't know, just like how
It's an
parenting
easy
is
cop
now.
out. It's an easy cop out, but it's
Yeah.
really bad for their brains, like at a certain age. But also, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of thrown. Like when I was like 4, I remember watching Family Guy. Like no problem. Like that's what they just had me watch.
Yeah.
They didn't know. My dad's from Italy. He didn't really like know. He would literally just plop me in front of the TV and like work, and Cartoon Network would switch over to Adult Swim, and I'll just be watching Family Guy, bro. So it's like it's the same thing. I think it's worse though now because kids like crave it. Like I see my nieces and nephews, and they're like I need the phone. I need the phone. Like give me the phone, and it's like, and then you know the parent gets so like jaded. They're like, yeah, all right, here, like be quiet. Like I need a second. And they deserve a second, but it's like it's a weird trade-off. Kids need to stay away from screens a little bit. Younger
Yeah, dude,
ones.
like that serotonin, like that dopamine that like if especially like at a young age, bro, it's like
Bad.
like a lot of people,
You always
a lot
chasing
of
the
people,
dragon.
yeah, dude, a lot of people like get stuck like later on in life about with like quick fixes and quick dopamine hits, and it's like a vape, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
everybody's like hitting a vape all the time, and it's just because that's a quick little dopamine throughout the day. But it's
Right.
like you're kind of doing the same to like the kid. I'm not telling anybody how to judge their or raise their kids
No,
and stuff. You know,
no.
do your thing. But it's like how I would do. It's like I'll give them an iPad, but I think I'm probably gonna just show them older like '90s like cartoons. You know, because I feel like it's just not so like how you said gambling machines, just like staring like you like all these colors.
Yeah.
It's like it's
Well, I
like,
didn't know they
yeah.
crafted to like hit the fucking neurons, bro. That's actually kind of scary. I mean, it makes sense. They want people to stay watching, so
Yeah.
they're gonna introduce that stuff. But I think we grew up with like good plots, good characters, good music, bro. I just felt something when that ColdRyoko like intro played. Like the intros growing up as a kid. I know like kids nowadays, they probably have their things like, oh, I love that. And they'll when they grow up, it'll be nostalgic. But I just don't. I hate that. Like I'm getting to the age where it's like, hey, they're not making it like they used to type thing. But it's kind of true. And I don't know. I don't know if my parents also saw that, and it just happens generationally. But I feel like now everyone's trying to go for a buck. Like, how can we make a kid watch this for an extra second of watch time? And that's a really dangerous game. Like literally, they could be paying the people who fucking keep you at the fucking machines at a casino to make kid shit. I'm not kidding. Like I think that would make a lot of sense.
That or like it could get even deeper where it's like, bro, like yeah, television has always been like a thing, you know what I mean? Like television, once we created TV, I feel like humans were like, all right, I'm gonna chill out. I'm not gonna go explore anymore or think about things too much or like, you know, stuff like that. I mean, not saying everybody, but there are people that just like get home from work, plop on their couch and just turn on that TV and they're like, all right. Instead of like going for a walk or like checking out a park or like getting social and communicating with people and stuff like that. But yeah, dude, all that stuff is like trippy, but who knows what's, you know, maybe it's just how life has to go, you know, like this is already like planned, you know.
It's turning into Wall-E, bro. We're gonna it's gonna turn into Wall-E, bro. We're gonna have to go off planet and then just sit in a chair, roll around with screens in our face, bro. That's gonna. I mean, I wouldn't mind a chair like that right now, but that's just not. That's scary. That's scary.
It is scary. That goated movie, by the way. That
Wall-E's so classic. Another movie like I haven't seen. They're still making good stuff like that, like DreamWorks, but like those animated movies we grew up with, untouchable generation. And Wall-E was kind of on the back end a little bit. Like I'm talking like the Shreks, all that stuff, Toy Stories, the originals. Now they're on like, I don't know, they're making Toy Story 6 or something, which go for it. But like how many, like Andy must be fucking unk status right now. You know what I mean? Andy's back hurt. You know what I mean? Andy's got out of rehab and he's like, he's fucking, I don't know where the toys are now. Like it's like crazy. But I know where my toys are. Did your parents keep your toys at all? Because my parents kept them. And they're in my attic. I actually went through them recently. It was kind of nostalgic. It was nice.
I had my cousin. It was kind of funny in my neighborhood. There was a time where like my parents and then my parents, I guess my aunts, and then my aunts' kids, and then their kids had like all the neighborhood. Like 4 of us, we owned all the 2-story houses there. Not all of them, but there's like 6.
That is so cool. Like a compound.
Yeah, dude, 6 out of like the 40 or 50 in that specific neighborhood. And it was all like it was like a one big lake, like a peninsula almost pretty much. And then, nobody could get in, and the only way in and out is through like the drive port. So we would grow up, bro. Yeah, we grew up like hanging out with each other, like all the parents would go, and then my grandma would just like, all right, kids, come to Ryan's mom's house,
right?
And then we would just all kick it there and have a blast, dude. And at Christmas, we would all go to like one house, and it's like so many people, and just like open our gifts together. So like that's why I was saying that is because we all had like this one like toy chest box, a wooden one. I remember specifically, and it's like we would put our like shareable toys in there,
right?
Than,
Communal,
like, our specific toy. Communal, but we would all like ripsticks, freaking like
classic.
I don't know,
bro. So I was on the wave. The wave. There was the ripstick and then the wave. I had the wave.
I remember. You're talking about the wave.
It was the first one, I think. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong, but it's like a skateboard where you like wiggle to move, right? That thing. Yeah. And dude, I loved ripping that. That and heelys. I don't know if you ever had heelys, bro. I would rip on heelys. Oh my god, I would love ripping on heelys. I would just find like a medium-sized hill, nothing crazy. Because like I would try to bomb the bigger ones, but like you can't be doing that on heelys. It's light work. You gotta be easy. Yeah, but a nice medium grade hill, bro, on heelys. That's America right there. That's the sound of freedom, bro. Oh my god, just rolling down that thing.
It's all fun and games, but until like a fucking ninja
one little
pebble. like
Literally, just one
freaking
little thing.
pops you.
Yeah.
And
It's not
you're
even a
done.
pop. It gets in there, and then you're dragging,
Yeah.
and you just lose your. Yeah, I've fallen on Heelys.
I rode heelys so much, bro. The first time I ever put like regular shoes on, I like got off the grass and I was like, Heely off, and I like fucking face planted, and I was like, damn, bro. Yeah, no, I was like, I'm not wearing Heelys anymore. I don't know why. Like, my shoes broke or something, but
yeah, they still
dude.
make them. They still make Heelys. I'm not even kidding. Last year, I saw like the newer versions, and I thought about getting a pair, but then I didn't. I think I might. I might, honestly.
I'm buying them. I don't care.
Yeah, we
I'm an
should.
adult
We
now,
should, bro. Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
be in the mall, like riding
Hell yeah.
around in that, bro. Security in their segways, and I'm just gonna be like out of there. No, but it's just Heelys.
You know
are
what
dope,
would be
you know?
sick? Whoa, you know what would be sick? Electronic Heelys. Like, you know how they have the remote controlled longboards, which are also awesome? Talking like you have a little button and they fucking zoom and you just get on them and like you rip around. That would be a really cool idea. Heely, I don't know why I haven't done that. That just makes so much sense. That could revolutionize. I mean, but then we're getting fat. But yeah, I would love to. The kid in me would love to rip it.
The battery would be like have to be like a backpack attached to your feet. You know what I mean?
I bet they can make it small now though. And Heelys were always chunky. They were like the Osiris. You remember those big shoes, like Etnies? They were like the bigger skateboarding shoes. So you could fucking fit a battery pack in that. They probably had battery packs in that, but just never used them.
One of them
you know?
like just popping off and like just like a lithium battery fire on your leg.
Oh,
bro. Like,
yeah.
you'd
Like
be
those-
smoked, bro.
Well, not like the wave or the ripstick, but what were those hoverboards? Hoverboards used to burn people's houses down.
Remember
that was
those
a big
things?
thing. Yeah, you get one of
Bro,
those for Christmas, whole family dies in a crazy fire. That's terrible.
Talking about fire, there's a fire in my garage, bro. Like, I'm a big saltwater fish tank guy. Like, I used to live in the Bahamas. Like, my dad managed an island. I'll get to that next.
Whoa.
But so we love like we love saltwater like fish and fishing and all that. But we had in our garage we had like fish tanks lined up like all around the perimeter. So you'd walk in, it's like an aquarium. But back then,
so
like
sick. What the?
Dude, it was beautiful. And it's like back then though, like they didn't have like LED lights now that aren't hot. They used to have to use like actual like hot ass lights and stuff.
I remember
and
the
then, like,
lamps. The lamps. Yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah, and then it's like and then something caught fire, like electrical fire, bro, and like a whole garage lit up. And then I was sleeping, bro, and my father was like, I remember just like woke up. He told me a story. He's like he opened he like saw like the doorknob was hot, but he opened it and like fire came out and like literally like crisped his eyebrows and shit, bro.
Oh my god,
and bro! And he just yelled out like fire, fire, yeah. And then like we all went outside, but luckily our home is all concrete, so like the fire was contained. So it's like there was no wood second floor. It's not all wood. It's not wooden. It's concrete. So it didn't reach us. You know.
That's good. That's good. Damn, that's crazy.
Dude.
Wait, so you guys had like an aquarium in your garage? Is that what is like you would go out, go fishing for the day, bring back something and like keep it? That's so sick.
Some fish. I mean, honestly, like it wasn't the best thing. It was probably like
were you guys fucking up the environment doing it?
Yeah.
Nah, you can't pull too much. Well, you pull one exotic fish here and there. Maybe you don't know if it's like it's endangered. Yeah, it happens.
My dad was like an American dude. My mom's Colombian, but like my dad was like American as hell. But he would do things that were just like chirpy. Don't worry, it's all good. He passed away in 2008. Oh, okay. So I feel like I could say these stories without getting him in trouble. No, it's all good,
right. Yeah, it's not allegedly. But he's clear. He's clear.
Yeah. But dude used to like we would go on like missions, bro. Like in the middle of the night, and he'd be like, "All right, we're gonna go in that water and we're gonna find like all types of fish and we're gonna take them home." And we would take them home, and then we're like, now we're gonna go to this aquarium, and it'll be a huge aquarium around here, it still exists. Right. And it would be like, we sell these to them, and they would buy them, but that's illegal. That's illegal as hell.
Fuck. What the hell? Dude, yo, that's actually crazy. Dude,
holy
poaching.
Shit. Poaching is the word. Yeah,
that's literally that is poaching.
And then it got even worse, bro.
Yeah, poaching. Poaching, I don't know if it's like killing them. You guys kept them alive, right? You wouldn't feed them or give them feed them.
No, they were alive.
Sell them to the aquarium. Yeah.
No.
Well, poaching, I still think it because you can trade them as pets, so maybe it is still poaching. That's crazy. So you would go in the dark of the night, catch fish.
Yeah.
And then that's actually that's so cool as a kid though. You probably had
It
no
was
idea what
cool
was
as
going.
fuck.
Like, yeah, let's
I
catch
didn't
some
know
cool
what was
fish.
going
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah. No,
But
no, no.
as I'm older, I look back because I like got into like
Yeah,
saltwater aquariums myself, like, and I was like thinking like, yo, how is
cool.
it? How can I go harvest my own fish? And it's like you need
Yeah.
licenses and stuff for that, dude. And I know damn well he didn't have no licenses,
Well, maybe
and
it
it got
changed, but yeah, yeah, it sounds illegal. Sounds like there was some
maybe.
some illegal shit
Nah,
afoot. Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
But like I was saying, we used to live in the Bahamas, so he took it like a step further. I guess he was making good money, dude, off that or whatever. But we used
The
to
fish
manage an
market, hell
island.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, get
Yeah,
into that.
dude. We used to manage an island. Well, my dad managed an island out in the
Hmm.
Bahamas. It was
Cool.
an island called Cat Key, like 15 miles away from Bimini. And
Key.
it was a private island, one of the only islands like out of the 700, one of the few islands out of the 700 islands in the Bahamas that has an airport. It was on some money stuff, bro. You know what I mean? Like
Shit.
the people that owned it were had something to do with they were called the Robinsons. It's kind of funny. Or the
Ooh,
Robertsons or Robinsons, one of the two. But the
Robinsons.
people that owned the
Sounds
island
legit.
and they had something to do with Ford. You know what I mean? I don't know if they built
Mm,
some parts of Ford or they had like a big
mm.
stake in Ford or something. But they were really chill. But they would lend us their private plane. They would lend us their helicopter, and the helicopter would just land on the golf course. They would lend us their big yacht, and then we had like a little boat that we would do our thing. But it's like we would be run out of groceries and we'd dip back and forth with their yacht or dip back and forth with the helicopter to go get some groceries from Publix over here and dip back to the
That's so
island.
sick.
And
I love
it's
Publix.
just like,
That is so
yeah,
cool,
dude.
bro. And I think you
Yeah,
told me we
dude.
were
It was
playing, we were gaming together. You were born in the Bahamas, right?
no. I was born in Coral Springs, Florida,
Oh, okay. So
but
you're
I
born there, but
lived,
you grew
but
up. You grew up there. Yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
I went
Gotcha.
there like bro, like I was a baby, bro. And then when school came along and I had to
Yeah,
jump
that's
to
what you were
school,
saying.
I came back and it was like a back and forth thing. But then I
Damn.
stayed here officially. But it was super cool.
Dude,
Why
that's
I was
fucking
getting into that is
sick.
because then we started with the poaching shit, bro. We started using the
The
yachts
Bahama
and
fish.
bringing
Oh, the yachts. Oh.
tubs tubs
Oh.
of this shit and just
Yo.
tubs of it, bro. And then it
Tubs of
got into
exotic
like
fish.
bro, it was so bad. And then because I
Allegedly,
know like
allegedly though, because Cold, you're still here. Allegedly, this is
yeah,
what
yeah.
happened. Yes, keep going though.
Yep, in
Yeah.
Minecraft. Yeah, dude. I was like, I look back and I'm like, because I'm really like big about the environment, bro. Like, I
Right.
don't litter at
Yeah,
all,
me
bro.
too.
Like, like I care about this world so much, and Steve
Hmm.
Irwin is like my only hero, you know. So like, I fuck with like
Amazing,
that those
amazing man.
vibes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just look back and I'm like, holy shit, bro. Like, what damage did we do? Like, what it was allegedly too?
Yeah.
And
You
it's
can't
like,
you can't blame yourself though. You were a kid. You were just following orders. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That type of thing.
but
I
he's
don't think.
tripping.
I don't think.
I was like, you're
Yeah.
crazy, dude. Like he was just a crazy guy, bro.
Well,
You know?
some people don't know the damage they do. So maybe
That
he
too.
had good intentions. Maybe he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna give these fish like a nice home. They're gonna get fed every day. They're not gonna get eaten by other predators." You never know. I bet Papa
yeah.
Cold had some good intentions, but
Yeah, dude.
sometimes poachers don't have good intentions.
No,
But
no.
either way,
It was
rest in peace.
tripping,
I'm
bro.
sorry for your loss.
Oh no, it's
Sorry,
good.
guy.
No, like I was talking about that yesterday on stream. It's like people associate like death and life, like as life positive. Obviously, you know, I don't, but and death negative. But it's
Right.
like, bro, it's like there wouldn't be one or the other if like you know one didn't exist, and
Mm-hmm.
it would be cool to live forever and stuff. But it's like we shouldn't associate like oh like when we were younger, me and my sister, like when we found out my dad passed away, we were just like we were like 8 and 11, but we like I don't know why we did this, but we like took each other's side. We're like, yo, we have two options. We could either cry about this and like take that path, or we could just like suck it up and just like understand that this is like what it is, and then we just keep pushing forward. And then we
I
just
like
like made
that.
that decision, and
8 and 11, bro. You guys were profound
yeah,
at that age. My goodness, that's very
nah, bro.
fucking mature. Wow.
Yeah, dude. It was weird. Like my sister's like a identical copy of me, but we were just thinking about stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. Like we just thought about that because we seen like movies and stuff. I guess you could say of people like, oh no, and then crying, and then everything goes bad, and then like the
Right.
mom loses the house. But it's like my mom was just like, all right. Like she was like, how do you say? I guess profound too. She's like, all right, well, it's now us three, okay? So it's like we're a team, all right? And it's like this
Yeah.
is telling her kids, and she went from like millionaire to like owning one of the biggest like construction companies to going back in 2008 to cleaning people's houses, bro. Like literally washing the floors and stuff. It's nuts, bro. It's like a crazy story, but But that's what happened with the recession. You know, like shit happens, and then on top of that,
Right.
like your partner passed away. You got two kids, got all these
Yeah, it's a
bills and shit.
lot.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
but now
It
she
hits you
went
all at
back
once.
to construction. Yeah, dude.
Oh, good. I'm
Um,
glad to hear that. Oh yeah.
yeah.
That's nice. That's
Yes,
nice.
yes.
No, I feel I kind of I know what you're saying too, because I mean, death. I mean, it's a shitty topic, but it makes life so special. You know, you gotta really focus in on the you have a limited time here, and if you were here forever, who would give a fuck? Like, yeah, let's put on Coco Melon and Brain Rot. It doesn't matter, Uncle Grandpa style. You know, but we have like about. I would say like nowadays like 75 good years, you know what I mean? Like after
Yeah.
that, you're kind of you're there, but you know you're a little, you know, you're getting older. And you got to make the most of it. So I like that. I like that. But you guys were very mature for your age. Holy shit. You guys locked in.
Yeah.
Like you were like,
No, we
yo, we
locked in.
can't.
That's
Yeah, that was the
I think
lockage.
that's what like brought consciousness to us, bro. It was like, oh shit, people actually die. And it's like as a kid,
Yeah.
you're thinking like, nah, they joke with me. Like my dad can't die. Like where is he?
Yeah.
Like quit playing, you know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
not real.
Oh,
And
that's
it's
really
like
tough
it's
to hear.
just it's trippy, but
Yeah.
it's just like like we grew up with that, and then like from then on, like we see other people, you know, like I see and my sister sees like other people suffering and stuff when it comes to like death or, and my
Hmm.
mom too. She's like we in that year, like 2008 to like 2009, bro. Like we lost my dad, my grandfather, my
Dude,
aunt, and my uncle. It was
I'm
nuts,
so
but it's
sorry,
like
man. That's a
no,
crazy
it's a
amount of
thank you. No,
yeah, that's a lot. That's
it
a lot of
happened.
loss.
Yeah, dude. But it's like I said, like you could take it like one way and like, you know, like psych yourself out and be like crying and negative and shit. But it's like if I thought about it like recently, I was like, if I died, bro, like the last thing I would want is for people to be crying and moaning and all this
Hmm.
bullshit. It's like, bro, just keep going. Like think about
Right.
me every so often, you know, like pour out a cup of orange juice for me, like how they do in the
Ooh,
movies
I
and
love
shit.
OJ. I love OJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like yeah, it's like that's how I think about it. And I think like the people that pass away, if they were like looking down or whatever the case may be, it's probably the same way. They're probably like, yo, I'm chilling, dude. If that exists, you know, like an other
Right.
side of the world.
Right.
But
You
it's
never
like I'm
know.
chilling, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So
I like that. That's a good way to think. That's a really good way to think. I wouldn't want
mm,
anyone just think about the good times. You know, everyone mourns. Of course, you know, do your mourning, but I wouldn't want you to type thing. So I feel that. I
yeah,
get that.
no,
And I
I
love
get
how
it.
sly you just packed that upper decky right there. That was a
What are
sly
you
upper
talking
decky.
about?
No, I don't even know. I think I don't know. It was so sly. I don't even see where it went either. I don't think it's up there. It's like another
Nah,
tooth now.
nah.
You put a tooth in.
Yeah.
That was fire. That was
Nah,
very
it's
sly. I
hidden
like
in a
that.
way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, life's cool, dude. And
Life
there's
is
so much
cool.
like
Yes, yeah, that's
there's so
true.
much to live for, so much like cool shit. And bro, you could be like a dude that like makes like $10 an hour, bro, for the rest of your life and still be happy. You know what I mean? Obviously, we all
Yep.
want the fast cars, the like cool jets, and fucking like I don't know, a bunch of houses on the island and stuff. But it's like, bro, at the end of the day, like if you got, I don't have kids yet, but I think about this.
Mm.
It's like if I have just kids and they're fed, we're chilling, and it's like I could go to the park and fish or go hang out and watch a movie and stuff. Like I feel like life is chill, dude. You know what I mean? Like I
That's the
don't need
dream.
all of
That's the
that.
dream.
Yeah, you know. Now,
Financial
will I want?
security, I think, if you can do something you like and be
Yeah,
comfortable, that's what I'm searching for. That's all I want.
yeah,
I'm also not, you know, a fast car would be cool, but it would be cool. It's not like gonna
yeah.
determine my happiness. So yeah,
No,
no,
hundred
I get
percent.
that.
Yeah, but I will get the fast cars and I will get the jet. No, I'm
Hell yeah.
kidding.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. I believe it. I believe it, bro. 100%. 100%. Cold stream's been
Yeah,
going
dude.
crazy, brother. Dude, I love the
Thanks,
cold stream.
dude.
You know I do. You
Yeah,
know I do.
I'm trying to
Um, oh,
right
you
now
go.
focusing on the follows and everything. Like there's
Mm,
like a few methods you could do on TikTok to like, and they're real follows. You know what I mean? Like this month alone, I think I got like 600 or 800 followers. You know what I mean?
that's
And it's
huge,
like
dude.
real people. Yeah, dude. It's
Yeah.
just like some methods. I honestly, there's no gatekeeping. I hate when people gatekeep. If you want
Mm,
followers, bro, just put like follow equals loud ass file or like some random thing, and then
Right,
put
right.
Tickfinity, put the freaking sound on, and then change the game to Roblox. Because I this isn't my knowledge. I was put onto this knowledge, you know. So like, why the hell am I gonna hold it back? You know, somebody
Right.
put me on. It's like, and then you could really see like the snowball of people come in because Roblox apparently is like a super searched game on TikTok platform.
Yeah,
It's
it's
crazy.
wild. People love that game. I've played it like once with my nephew. He actually did something that was pretty funny. His mom wouldn't let him play COD, so he found COD on Roblox. Literally like the guns, the blood, but they're blocks, and like he was allowed to have Roblox on his Xbox, but not COD, and was playing COD. And I joined the game with him, and I knew he couldn't play COD. He was like, "Oh, we're gonna play." It was like Call of Roblox. It was literally the same thing, and it was a funny little hack he did. Kids are smart. He's smart. He's smart. He's like 8. He's 8, and he's already grinding. He's trying to like, all right, how do I get on this? He convinced
How
her
do I
to
prestige?
let him play Fortnite, which was big. So we've been playing Fortnite with him. Julian, he's a really cool kid.
Dude, shouts out to
And I feel
Julian,
like
dude.
Fortnite's not bad. I don't think
Nah,
it doesn't have blood. It's
nah,
like cartoony. COD, you could wait on that. I think I started playing those types of games when I was in 5th grade, which I don't know what age that puts me at. But also, I
you
was
said
playing
that's your
like
nephew?
James Bond. Yeah, that's my nephew.
Yo,
Yeah.
buy that man World at War.
Well, dude, that's the card I started on. World at War is the card I started. No, that was my first card. That's my
Yeah,
first
me
card.
too.
I got a 360, bro. And World at War holds a special place in my heart, bro. That game,
Bro.
the multiplayer, the campaign,
Yeah,
even. I've started to like not like COD campaigns. I don't like them anymore.
Nah.
But the OG campaigns are so good. COD 5, COD 4,
Dude.
COD 5, and then I know we started calling it Modern Warfare 2. We stopped
Yeah.
with the number in the CODs, but the original Modern Warfare and then World at War and Modern Warfare 2 were just so fucking good. Black Ops 2, of course, like
Bro,
COD's
like the fact-
fallen off sickly, brother. It's kind of sad.
know.
I hope they pick it up. I hope they pick it up. But this one I couldn't get into. BO7 was not for
But-
your boy. Was not.
Yeah, but like it's just like the shows, bro. It's like they no longer cater to like us, you know what I mean? Like we're grown ass men. Like they're like, fuck off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I
feel
also
like that's how
it's
they're
not
doing it.
catering to like good. I know kids don't know better. They're like, oh, this is good because it's what I'm given. You know what I
You're
mean?
right.
We know better because we grew up with the good stuff. And I feel like if I, because that also those games catered to grown ass men back then. They were grown ass
Yeah.
gamer men that were like, this is amazing, this is peak, and they're probably just like they're very upset now. But yeah, you're right. I feel like everything's just going that direction. I
Because
just
like,
hope
look,
it gets
it's
saved.
like you said, dude. It's like they were catered like to like more grown people, like at least 18 plus. Those games when they came out, but for some reason, for whatever reason, our parents let us get a hold of that game,
Dude,
and
oh my God.
and then Grand Theft Auto and
Gears,
shit.
Gears,
like,
bro.
we-
Oh yeah, GTA I was playing much younger. Actually, now that you
Yeah, and so it's like they expected, you know. I'm sure like when they first came out, like they seen like adults were playing it, but they were like, yo, kids are playing this shit too. Okay, well, why don't we add some funny things into this so the kids like, you know, have something to laugh about. So it's like if you look at World at War, and I'm just judging from there on, it's like it got like more serious catering to like the adult thing. And then now they were just like, bro, it's pretty much like mostly kids, and then like I feel like the demographic is like 70% kids, 30% adults, or maybe like 50%. I just feel like they're making it like Fortnite-y. And then when they
Right.
started doing like the skin shit where they're like, yo, fuck the game, like selling the game. We could just make money off these skins, bro. And
That's all they care
this-
about now. Yeah.
and it's like, you know, so but they were pushing things like back in their day. Like I forgot which COD, but it was no Russian. Remember that, bro?
Oh yeah, I do, bro. That would
Bro.
never see the
Bro.
light of day. That would never see light of day. And
Bro, that
that's what
was
makes me mad, bro.
nuts.
Because that was a crazy mission. But I hate to say it, it's a game. We got to see more stuff like that. It's a fucking game.
Yeah.
But it never
dude.
would that get past any type of like vetting
Shit.
with developing a campaign nowadays. Oh my god, no resin. You just mowed them, bro. You literally
Bro.
unloaded.
When
Oh my God.
dude, I remember I was a kid. And I was like, well, what do I got to do in this mission? And it's like no Russian, and I was like, all right. And I just
Take
see a
out
bunch of
your
people
gun
at the
and
airport.
fire.
Now I'm thinking like I'm security, and then they're like, nah, bro, like, you got to mow them down. And I'm like, mow them
Yeah.
down,
We're
and they're
gonna
mowing
start a
them down.
war.
And I'm like, damn, bro. And I was like, ah, it was so messed up, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, stuff like that was like generationally like pushing limits. I like when things like push limits, you know what I mean? But not too much, but like just enough where it's like not
There's a
hateful
line
and
that
stuff.
that crossed the line, but that was good development, brother. That was good. That's how you fucking. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think things should be so soft. I think that that dulls the creative mind because then you have to stay in a box where everyone has to be like comfortable, and that then you can't get outside the box or something bad happens. You know, you get canceled. So
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of censorship or constraining people to boxes. Don't like that.
I was thinking about that saying, which is pretty interesting. It's like, I don't know if I'm gonna say it right, but it's like hard times make hard men, and then
Yeah.
hard men make soft times, and then soft times make soft men. And
Yeah.
then it's like I
Yeah.
don't know how like how it goes, but I feel like I mean,
Yeah. No.
I don't think we're too soft because like, you know, but a lot of things in life did get soft, bro. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And it's for the better, I guess. Like bullying, like I'm kind of happy that
Yeah. Of
they
course.
like, you know, like nobody bullies people, but there
No.
are people that like bullies that should get bullied, bro. You know what I mean? Like there's still like
Mm.
there's people that are just like I don't know, they should be. You ever remember that show like Bully Beatdown or something on MTV? It was like where they would bring in their bully and then they would fight a actual
I've
UFC fighter.
I've seen it. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen it. I always thought that was staged though. There's no shot that was like. I mean,
No,
obviously.
no, there's no shot, but it
Yeah.
was like in that vibe, you know what I mean? Like if I'm only like I'm always cool, but it's like if there's ever somebody that's like I don't know, just being like kind of a dick, then I'm like, dude, that dude needs to be bullied. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, there's always gonna be people like that in the world, and it sucks. That's probably the best thing because no one has any tolerance for that. I always
Yeah,
hated
dude.
that. Like when I saw that in school, bro, it always really irked me. I would try to stand up for those kids because that shit was just like it was
Yeah, it's
cringe.
fun.
It was cringe. The era of bullying that I'm glad died, but
Yeah.
yeah, the other stuff I want to be able to make a joke without someone thinking
Yeah.
it's like a big, you know, it's going to cause World War III. No Russian. You know what I mean? Like it. That's my thing.
But
That's my biggest thing.
that's where like that thing comes in where it's like hard, you know, like now we're like, you know, like no bullying, but it's like, bro, we can make jokes, you know, like
Yeah,
shit's
yeah,
funny, you know, like why we all gotta take everything so serious, you know, like
yeah. I think it's
yeah.
going back to the way things have been. Though.
Yeah.
I think
No,
people are starting to
100%.
like chill out a little bit.
Bro,
It's just chill out. Like
thank God.
don't be like ignorant of like actual hate. Like obviously
Yeah.
you can tell, but I think it's okay to make some jokes.
No, 100%, dude. What's the average weekend for you, bro? Like what do you be doing? Like
Dude, so the average
you got
weekend, I'm
time
not
for
gonna
yourself?
lie. Not really, bro. I've been working. We're actually gonna go full time at the end of this month. The end of the first week of February. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Clap sound,
But
clap sound.
I got you. Yeah, no, it's really big. It's really big. It's exciting. It's gonna be a huge risk. I have a little bit of runway to try and make it work. But basically, I can't keep working freelance, which is what I do now. So if going full-time streaming doesn't work, I'll have to go back to marketing, which is what I did before freelance. So we might as well chase the dream, and if it works, that'd be freaking amazing.
That'd be
If
amazing,
not,
dude.
so, you know, sometimes it's okay to like go for something and it not work out. I'm hoping it does, but you know what I mean? Like it's okay to like stream part-time. Like I could be okay with that reality. I hope it can work because like I said, I just want to be comfortable. If I could just like hang out with you, have these types of conversations,
Bro.
make enough to keep the house over my head and feed Mila, like I would be a happy guy.
That'd be awesome, dude.
But yeah, the weekends
think, like-
because of that, they're pretty much work, and then stream
Totally.
if I can. Yeah.
But at least you're doing it at a young age, you know what I mean? Like you got the energy.
Yeah.
Energy, you know what I mean?
No, the
Like,
energy's
your
fleeting,
confidence.
brother. I'm addicted to coffee. I like literally, I spam espresso. I can't live without
Yeah,
it.
dude.
The energy's fleeting.
No, but it's super cool. And when you said you were gonna do a podcast, bro, I was excited as fuck. You know what I mean?
Hell
Because
yeah.
I look at the podcast like I feel like long form content and stuff like this, and it's just talking stuff like maybe like it sounds like we're like I'm rambling. Some guests of you have like our like dope because I watch them, bro. You know what I mean? Like I sit there,
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
working out.
I appreciate
I'm at
that.
work and I just like check them out, listen to them, and I'm like, that's
Yeah,
sick,
yeah.
dude. Because then it's like I feel like podcasts in the long term, I feel like that will be like super popping for you, like in my opinion.
I
Streaming and
appreciate
stuff,
that.
like I still don't fully understand this whole streaming thing, but like
Mm,
I'm in it, you know what I mean? Like I'm rocking with it. I'm here for it, you know?
yeah,
If it
it's a
pops,
weird
it pops.
space.
If it Yeah,
Right.
dude, and it's like some people have like a stick or a stick or whatever they say, like or a bit,
Shtick,
you
yeah.
know what I mean?
Shtick. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like some people just like you know, you're chilling, you know, like you're you. And I was talking
Mhm.
about this with Hovia yesterday. She hopped in my stream. The girl I was telling you, she's pretty big, you know,
I
and
followed her. I followed
she's
her. I pop in her stream sometimes,
yeah,
but she's like, I like say, hey, Ovi, and then it's like, boom, 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 boom. You know, I'm like 10 or 100 chats
yeah,
above. Yeah, she's big now.
yeah. But I was talking to her about this, and she was mentioning to me, she's like, you know, like why I rock with you, and I was like, and then she's like, cause you're like authentic, dude. And then
Yep.
I stopped her there. That was raining hard. I stopped her there, and I was like, Hovia. That's why I rock with you. There's a
Hmm.
few people that you could tell that are like real in this space. You know what I mean? If you have a stick, cool. You know, go for it. But it's
Yeah,
like
yeah, of
I
course.
rock with the authentic stuff, bro. Like, check. I
Yep.
know you're authentic as hell. I like if I
Oh
met
man,
you, like
thank you. I appreciate that.
yeah, dude. If I only met you like through TikTok and I'm just watching your streams, bro. Like I was just able to tell, like, yo, this dude. If I met him at a bar, he'd be the same vibe. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Hovia too. Me, it's like moist, like you could say moist critical. Like if you met that dude, he'd probably be the same way. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
so it's like I rock with that authentic like stuff. I don't know. Some people could, rock with other things, but that's what I like. And she was just mentioning to that to me. She's like, I rock with that too. Like that's why, And it's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, that
Forgot
that
where I was
stuff's
going with this.
important. No, no, no. That stuff's really important, bro. I feel like with streamers, with streaming in general, and with like all the AI shit that's coming, I feel like we're gonna crave like a genuine connection like that, like what you're talking about. And
100%.
streaming is a great medium for that. I feel like
Mhm.
people are gonna gravitate more towards that than like, just doom scrolling TikTok, because they actually get like an experience, one, because like you're interacting, and then also a connection. Like people come to the stream, come to the cold stream, check stream, whatever stream, and they like, yeah, I know the community aspect's big, but like they make friendships within the stream. Like they have like they have interactions with the streamer, but then they have like their friendships there, and
Yeah.
it's an awesome thing. And I'm really happy I found streaming. I'm still new to it. I've only been streaming for about a year, so like you
Really?
just said, like I don't really know. I don't understand streaming too well either. It's like this huge like thing too. It's like a big bad monster, but it can be used in like really amazing ways. And I'm so glad I found it.
Yeah. Like to like how I started streaming to get into that, it's like I injured myself. I had a little run club and I was jogging and stuff. And doing like my thing was like Get Out Florida, or I forgot what it was. I put it down though
Hmm.
since I got injured. But it was, oh yeah, no, it was Get Active Florida. So it's like
Okay,
I would try to like get a group and go play volleyball, or like we go jog, or we go like just outside
that's
and walk
amazing.
and just get the
Yeah, yeah.
just get
Get
moving.
active, Florida. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but I sprinted one day super hard. Sprinted like I was, and in
No.
my head too. I was like, yo, I'm a beast. Ah,
Yeah.
ah, ah, ah. And then out of nowhere, I just felt like somebody just like smacked me, bro, in the back of my leg, and I was like, what the hell happened? I like fell hard, rolled hard, and it turns out like I freaking popped my hamstring. Like there's like I think it gets as
Oh,
bad as to grade 4, 1 through 4, and I got like grade 3 like my hamstrings. I was
Jesus.
like, damn. So I couldn't drive. My leg was stuck
Were
like
you just you
this.
were just
I was,
running? You just running and it just pop like that can happen? Did
yeah,
you like
because I
slam
didn't.
hard, or did you like pop like hit at a weird angle? It just like just
No, I was
happens?
just, yeah, no,
Damn.
yeah, it just happened. But the thing is, like,
Fuck.
one, I didn't stretch.
Stretching is
That's
huge, bro.
so
I gotta start doing more of that.
huge,
I gotta start doing more
huge.
of that.
So
Yeah.
especially before I was already jogging. I did like I don't know how many miles, and then like
Mm.
I was like, fuck it, let me just hit the sprint because my friend, excuse me, passed me, and he's like,
No,
he
that's
passed
not
me,
chill.
and it,
No,
and
no,
he,
no.
and then I was, and my other friend, like the devil in my ear, was like, you gonna let him do that to you, bro? You
No,
gonna
no,
let
no.
him
You
pass you
never,
like that?
never. No, no, no. You don't let them pass you. No, no, no. I get it. I
And then
get
I
it.
just,
Completely worth the pull. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no. Fuck the hamstring.
and,
Yep, yep, yep.
and I just hawked them down, bro, and then smack. and I fell, and I thought I got hit with a rock, or like I was looking around like, what happened? Like who
Oh, you
what
actually
happened?
felt like something hit you, but it was the muscle
No,
popping.
I swear to God.
Damn.
Imagine grabbing your hand, or somebody grabs their hand, a grown man, and just slaps the back of your thigh, bro. That's how it felt. And it's just like,
Damn.
ah. And I was like,
That's
huh?
crazy.
And I looking
Are you good
around, like
now?
trying
Are
to,
you good now? Like, is it
yeah,
like,
no, I'm
yeah,
good.
yeah,
No, I'm
you
good
cooped.
now. But
Nice.
that's
Okay.
where I couldn't move. I was on crutches, and I was just stuck at home,
Mm.
and I was like, what the hell do I do now? And I was like, well, I always tell my friend to use TikTok because he's
Oh,
always
wait. What the
on
fuck? Wait 1 sec. My bad. Someone, someone just joined chat. What the hell? What the fuck?
first in
Yay.
chat. Yo,
Little
our one
squid,
viewer.
little squid's in chat right now. What the hell? Yeah,
Yo,
because
this
when I
is
turn on
hilarious.
I turn on my software so I can like do like stuff.
Yeah.
And it can also trigger shit. I might have to turn that off. All right, my bad. Keep going.
No,
Little
you're
squid,
good,
good
dude.
job.
That was
Little squid,
hilarious.
good job. Congratulations, first in chat. I'm not streaming
stuff,
today,
dude.
but
Good stuff.
WC. Yeah, you did it. You did it.
That's hilarious.
That's fine. Wait, my bad. I didn't mean to derail you. So that you got
No,
her,
you're good.
and then you were
Yeah.
moving towards streaming because that
Yeah,
shit.
my
Wait, so I'm
friend,
glad.
my friend,
Yeah.
my friend would only do purple or Twitch, and
Yep.
and then he would I was just like, bro, you like have like two viewers, like I'm telling you, like if you get the exposure that TikTok offers, like you'd have way more fun with this. And he was looking like he wanted to take it serious and stuff. So I just go to TikTok. He would never go to TikTok. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, bro. I'm gonna show him what the hell it could do. So I went to TikTok and I started live streaming and stuff. And then that's where I am now,
Hell yeah.
I just like, and that's how I got into streaming, bro. But yeah, I'm all good now. My legs chilling.
That's good. That's
We're
good.
back on the grind.
That's good.
So
Everything
yeah.
happens for a reason, bro. I'm so happy you started streaming. Whenever I pop into the cold stream, it's just like a ray of sunshine, bro. And I literally, I usually stream at night, and I pop in like in between work. I'll literally like sometimes keep you up on my phone, and then
That's
at night.
dope.
I just don't want to, because sometimes I want to tab up the homies, and it's kind of weird with TikTok because I do it on purple, but TikTok it's a little weird. Like I need to use my phone, and I'm not signed in on the desktop, but I need to figure that out. But I like saying like something, but then I feel bad because I'm like, I gotta like I can't like I have to work, so like I like
No,
to just tab
100%.
up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do it with
But
you all the
whenever I
time,
join
dude.
the stream, bro. Oh, thank you. Yeah, but you know
No,
what I mean,
for
right?
real.
Like that feeling of like
No,
I
yeah.
want to say hi, but then you're trying to
Yeah.
talk to me, and I'm like, I just wanted to like catch your
Yeah.
voice for the day. You know what I mean? Because it's such a vibe.
100%.
And
Yeah,
and then I have to leave right away. It's just like it's a city situation.
Nah, for sure, dude.
But I love the cold stream, bro. Whenever I try to pop in there after work, and it's a vibe. It's a vibe. And like you said, genuine. When the first time I joined, I remember you just like a real person. Because some streams I join, and obviously some people do characters, but like I sometimes feel like it's like a character almost, even when it's them.
Yeah, dude.
And
Yeah,
I kind of see through that a little bit more now that I'm like streaming more often. But yeah, that genuine aspect definitely lives in the cold stream, and I appreciate you putting it out
Hey.
there. I know other people appreciate that too. Doing that. But you only stream on TikTok right now, right?
For now, yeah. I mean, I could do like I said earlier, like I could do the dual PC system going, and then that'll allow for me to use one OBS and two be able to do Purple app. It's just like right now, I'm like, I want my girl to stream a little bit too, but she's studying and everything, so I'm like, okay, I might just take it back and then
Oh,
just
cool.
like set
What's she
up
going to
both.
school for? If you don't mind.
Well, she's
sharing.
yeah, no, her family, like all they do is like real estate and stuff, and
Cool.
like purchase
market.
properties and stuff. So she wants to get her license. So I told her originally she was in for it when I first met her like 4 years ago in digital what's it called when you draw digitally?
Digital
Art?
graphic designer, digital
Graphic designer.
or
That's
something?
yeah,
designer.
graphic design. But I told her, I was like, you could chase that dream 100%, but honestly, like the way it's going, like I feel like AI is just gonna take that away from you. Like
It's really scary for graphic designers. Any creative role, it's pretty frightening. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm in that space too. Like that's what I do. Like so, it's really
Yeah.
weird to see because you can generate whole fucking movies right now, and they're pretty good, and they're only gonna get better. And it's just weird. It's weird. I remember the Russo brothers did like an interview And I just saw like little tech snippets, but they
Who are
said in the
they,
next.
if you don't mind me asking? I don't
Oh
know.
yeah,
Who
yeah.
the
So
Russo.
they're the people who. My bad. I should have said that. They directed Endgame and like the Avenger movies, like the good ones. So they're in charge of the new Avenger movie Doomsday, and they did Endgame and Infinity War. They're big in the like the movie space, and they said within the next 5 years you're gonna be able to like pull up like Netflix or some other type of thing and generate a video of Cold, of like you doing something, doing X, like put Cold in Mission Impossible, and he has to, he has to fix the world from the ultimate blizzard. It's too cold, and Cold's the only man that can fix it. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
And it's gonna be like a production. Like you're gonna be able to generate this and watch this movie like on like on a Friday night, and it's gonna be tailored to you. And
Damn.
I feel like people are gonna. I know it seems like strange to us because we just like it's it's like our grandparents. Like there's like cars driving around. They're like, what the fuck? Like but that might become like a more normal thing. And then when you think about it towards like the creative industries, it's very scary because you can just prompt what you want and fuck paying someone to take the time. And also it's weird because what if you do pay someone to take the time and they just prompt you something? You know what I mean? That's what I think about. Because I think about it from the creative, because I am a creative. But then it's like you go to Etsy right now, you know how many like AI generated like things, like services are just like shown, like for like streaming assets. If you want like your own things, you can tell right now it's AI, but like in a year from now, you won't be able to. It has that like AI look. And it's like free stream stickers. And what they're gonna do is you're gonna pay them like whatever it is on Etsy, and they're gonna generate them to you and send them back. And it's bad. It's bad. And people are gonna abuse it. And then it'll make it even harder for graphic designers. I hope she does keep chasing that dream though, because it's a very rewarding industry. And I feel like people are gonna in the future be more attached to like a name. Like her name will be like, the artist will be a big deal because you won't know what was made by a computer and what's not.
100%. That's why the authentic part is like so real, like that. I feel like I don't worry too much about AI. And I mean, I'm saying that from like a ignorant perspective because I'm not in that world, you know what I mean, of creativity and stuff. This is as most as I get into it. But I look at it from outside and I'm like, bro, I'm not worried about it because I don't want to watch. I like flaws, like the fact that humans like mess up sometimes, the fact that I stutter, the fact that I like, oh, I don't remember, or like shit like that. Like I'd watch a podcast in between like somebody that are like real people versus like some AI that's perfectly giving out like just knowledge. It'll, but as sketchies though is like they'll probably end up fucking perfecting the flaw thing too, and it won't tell the difference.
I have a feeling they're gonna start shadow dropping, because why wouldn't they? Like fake streamers, like, you know what I mean? Like they're gonna just comb through a bunch of streams and try to replicate like a person, make a personality, and then put them out there. And then it'll read chat like a fucking menace. It'll like skip every so lines and then try to like mimic a human, and then it's just gonna get gifted subs and whatever. I have a feeling that's coming sooner than we think. And then there's gonna be, I don't know how there needs to be a process to be like this was generated. Like this isn't real. Cause dude, I'm like watching fucking cats cook full on Michelin restaurant fucking meals on Instagram, and it's awesome. It's fully got me. I also really like the Yeti. There's like a Yeti that goes around, a Sasquatch, and he gives everyone like galaxy gas. I love that shit. I love that Yeti. But at the same time, it's like, it's brain rot. It's brain rot. He like is literally giving people galaxy gas, and he's talking to random people on the street. It's like, what the fuck am I watching? But I need to know how many people it doubles up to before someone takes it. Because that's what it is. He's like, just like, you want galaxy gas? Or double up and give it to the next person. And it's fucking ridiculous. Actually, brain rot. Literally.
Yeah, dude. AI is trippy. It could benefit the world. I mean, it could go like two ways, But
Terminator or Utopia. We'll see. We'll see.
Exactly.
We'll see.
As long as Elon Musk is like, like in my opinion, like I feel like he's pretty knowledgeable, And so if he's like sketched out about it, I'm sketched out about it.
Which he is. He's just worried about people like profiting, because there was something with him. Sam Sam and him started the Open AI together, and I don't know too much, but I know that Sam. It was supposed to be open, like open, like free.
Yeah.
But then Sam started going for profits, and Elon didn't like that. That's why there was like some suing involved. I don't know though. I can't really speak on the topic, but
Cool.
yeah, there was something going on there. Elon was a big part of OpenAI at the
But Grok,
inception.
you seen all the difference between like other people's AIs, Google's AIs, and like all these different AIs compared to Grok's AI? How
No,
like
I
Grok
need
is like,
to.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's super
Grok
cool
is.
because like
Oh, you
like
keep going.
non-bias, it like, and
Hmm.
then it like it's like real, versus like others like Google's and stuff. It's like if you, I don't know, it was just like weird. And I watch a lot of Joe Rogan and Joe Rogan podcasts. That's what wanted like got me into wanting to do podcasts when I was younger. But the Elon Musk ones are like one of my favorite, like they're super cool. And
Yeah.
then they were talking about, I don't know if it was there or what, but he was comparing Grok to all these other AIs, and I was like, that's nuts that these other AIs are biased due to the programmers that put all the coding into them. They're like, no,
Yeah,
you
yeah. They
can't
they push
think.
an initiative. Yep.
Yeah, dude, it's nuts. It's crazy.
I mean, it's like anything like TV shows nowadays. There's always like an underlying thing. It's like really, it's really annoying, and it removes me sometimes when I'm like watching something. And I'm like, okay, that's an agenda that they're pushing. I'm like, I just want to watch a show. I just want to fucking tune out. I want to not think about the problems with the world for a second. Can you do me that?
Yeah.
Can you take me somewhere else? And then it's like, nope, look at this parallel. And I'm like, brother, oh my God.
I don't want to get too into it, so we don't have to get too into that. Did you see how the United States like sliced through like fucking Venezuela's like security and everything, just like so clean and like in and out in like like
Dude, so I
4
have
hours
no
or
idea
whatever?
how that even happened. Like, I
Bro,
don't even know. I'm not gonna lie. I saw that in like, I saw that everywhere. Everyone was posting
I'm
about it.
back.
And I don't even
Yeah.
know like how to speak on that because I don't know what the fuck happened.
Nah,
They just took out the president, right? They took him, he's here in the
they just
States,
took him.
right? They
Yeah,
took him.
yeah.
They took his president.
Yeah,
Right.
they took
That's
that
fucked up.
away,
What
bro.
the hell? But some
Like,
people, I don't get there's people in Venezuela who are like celebrating, right? And then there's people who are like, we shouldn't have the ability to do that, which like I don't know
get
which
it.
was right. You know what I mean? I have no idea. But if he was a dictator, we didn't let the H man fucking do his thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know what was going on. I can't really speak on it. I literally have no clue.
No, totally. I was
That's
just
what I with
thinking
these
like more
things. Like
toward.
I don't know. But keep going. Keep
I
going.
wanted to branch from that to
Mhm.
like imagine like speaking about AI and all these things. It's like imagine like we have the AI that they gave to us, you know what I mean? But imagine the AI that is like in the hands of like these superpowers, you know what I mean? It's like
Yep.
what are they capable of? Like could they predict like a chessboard and be like, okay, well if we move like this and we do this and we take Greenland or whatever, like this will set it up so that we have this and this and this. It's like
Mhm.
are they just all fighting like using like AI to, quantumly like see the future if that makes sense? Like it's trippy, bro. Like the powers that like they might, you know,
I
possess using
No,
like
no, I get what you're saying, and I think you're going down the lines of like I really think there's like an invisible hand behind all this shit, and they want us to fight. You know what I mean? The country's so divided right now, and I'm not a political person. Like I'm really
yeah,
not.
I'm good
I
off
care about
that.
like the environment. I care about like don't censor me and do what makes you happy as long as it doesn't bother me. Like straight up, if it impedes
Yeah.
on me, that's not chill. But like if you want to do
Yeah.
what you want to do and you're happy, I'm okay with that. That's literally my views right
100%.
there. And
No,
I feel like if
totally.
everyone looked at it like that, we could just get along.
We
Just
could
do
be
whatever
chill, dude.
makes you happy, but just like be like let it you do it. I don't. It doesn't have to bother me. And yeah, that's like those are my views. And I really think like there's some like thing that's making us fight because we're fighting so much. It's like actually kind of crazy. It's sad.
I
It's
know.
super sad.
A cool saying, or not saying, but like a quote that I always looked at, which I was like, damn, that's smart. Was like, I think it was Abraham Lincoln. He was like, a house divided cannot stand. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Dropping
like,
quotes this pod. I like that. I like that. That's good shit. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, dude. Because it's like, if we get all into this, like the whole conspiracy stuff, I don't really like diving too into it because it's just like an endless thing, and it's like,
It's polarizing too. You bring up politics, bro, and like I'm not the type of person, but someone will literally shut off their brain and stop listening to you once they hear your views, and I'm not like that. I like hearing both sides and then making my own decision. And I'm telling you right now, my decision will never land only on one side. It'll go over here sometimes. It'll go over there. You know what I mean? That's just the type of person I am. I'm very in the middle. And I hope that's okay. But you know what? You know what? Also, people say nowadays, it's like you can't be in the middle. That doesn't help the solution. It's like, what the fuck? Like, I can't just be me. Like, what the hell? Literally, they're like, you have to pick a side or nothing gets solved. And I'm like, yeah, but you know what? I don't even want to participate because this is too much. And what do I, and I hate that's like, I know people are like, well, then it's never going to get solved. And I'm like, you know what? You guys fight the fucking fight. I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to deal with it.
People want you to be like I'm neither, bro. Like if you look at my subscription and stuff to YouTube, like who I watch, it's like they're the most polarizing people in the world. You know what I mean? And it's like this. How are you listening to this when you're listening to this? And it's like, bro, because I like to get everybody's like perspective on everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't agree with everybody. I'm not gonna agree with one guy because he's like wearing a different color or something, like shirt, red or blue, or everybody. Not everybody, but it's like it seems like the world kind of pushes you in the United States. It's like either red, no matter like till you're dead, or blue, no matter who. You know what I mean? It's like I don't like that stuff. I just want to be me and just like listen to like what everybody has to say. And I don't even like personally. I don't vote, which might like upset people and stuff. But it's like I only vote like the local, like town, like county stuff, because I feel like, I mean, if somebody later on, like I'll look into it and stuff because I'm ignorant about all this stuff. So bear with me, everybody. But it's like I feel like sometimes like my vote, does it even matter, dude? Like, and then it's the cliche thing, like, no, your vote does count. But I learned about like electoral college and stuff, and I was like, wait, so there's people that choose for me, and my vote is just like a suggestion. And like I said, I might be totally wrong, bro. I might not know anything, but this is not my subject. I don't know politics. I don't know anything, but this is based off of like YouTube videos, So it's like, I don't know anything about it. This is just like what I've come to learn, and it might be wrong, but it's just like stuff like that. Like, but going back, what I was saying is like that's why I was like the AI stuff, it's like trippy because it's like who knows what potentials it already has, and it's just like we just don't know about it,
No, and if you use that type, you can weaponize that shit pretty nicely.
Sheesh.
And then it's all automated and does whatever you want. There was a movie that came out with what's his name, Ethan Hawke. It came out a few years ago, and they were like they were hacking into Teslas to like clog up freeways, and it was like really weird to see. It was cool.
Oh wait,
it was you've probably seen it.
I remember.
It was, yeah. They're like
was it
they're
Civil
like in New
War?
York. No, it wasn't Civil War, but they probably did something in that movie similar.
Yeah, I remember what you're talking about.
I forget what it was. They're in New York, and they're I think in Long Island, and they're like clogging up the exit ramps with Teslas. And they like show up to this exit ramp to try and get off the island, and there's like a bunch of cars stopped, and they don't know why. Like, oh, why is everyone like stopped? And then behind them, they get rammed by a Tesla, and then like another one comes, and another one comes. I forget what movie it's called, but it's really
I know what
weird.
You're talking about. I know the scene exactly.
And it plays on like the in the movie they try to like spread misinformation. Like there's like flyers that drop from the sky, and some of the flyers are like Chinese, and then other flyers are like Islamic. It's like crazy, bro. It's really weird. But it shows that like everyone's like teaming up against America. It was a trip of a movie. I didn't like it. It's one of those movies that makes you feel uncomfortable. You're like, ugh, like what the fuck? This could happen. Dude, I don't like that.
Dude, that and I Am Legend, bro. That shit tripped
Yo, they're
me
making
out.
a second one. The second one's coming. Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan.
You better be 100% sure, because my hopes, if you are,
I'm pretty sure it's coming, bro. Bro, that movie is so good. That movie is so good. I remember seeing it in theaters.
Cow.
I saw I Am Legend in theaters. It was so good.
I've watched that thing like 1,000 times, bro. Like,
Will Smith in his
so
prime. Poor Will Smith,
dude.
Bro. Jada cooked that.
I
man.
know. You're talking about it with his entanglements.
Yeah, dude, we were talking about it on stream recently. I just feel bad. I feel like he's just a national treasure, and I feel like he got paired up with Jada, and he shouldn't have been, and it roasted him. You can tell. And I love him. I'll always stand by him. I think he should stop rapping 100%. I think I mentioned that on the stream. He should definitely stop rapping. But other than that, and actually, no, some of his older shit I kind of like. I kind of like the old Will Smith stuff.
Yeah, it was cool as show. But but like now,
like that stuff. We don't need that. And I just feel bad. I feel bad that he had that shit happen with Jada, because like the shit she says, bro, it's like, whoa. And Will's a treasure, bro. He shouldn't be treated like that at all, in my opinion.
No, I agree.
Like, all the gold he gave us, Fresh Prince, Hitch. Oh my God, I Am Legend. Like, I even liked Hancock. Hancock was pretty good. I think they're making a second one of those.
Hancock was pretty good.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. Yeah. But yeah, like that thing was wild, bro. Like I remember when he went to that interview on, I guess it's the show's called The View, with his
the Red Table interview.
Oh, Red Table. Yeah. That
brother.
I was looking at his eyes and I was like, damn, bro.
And
bro, what's happening?
To put him through that and televise it is just like crazy. Like openly talk about all that shit. She was like going on some like Tupac tangent too, where she was like, Tupac was my one true love. Like, imagine your girl saying that publicly, and you just have to be like, yeah, that's my bitch. Keep your name,
that's my girl.
keep my wife's name out your motherfucking mouth, and then slap a guy on the stage. He was broken. I think he was broken by her, and that because. To defend her, I'm all for defending your significant other, but like to defend her like that after he literally assaulted Chris Rock on stage. That was crazy. That was wild. I thought it was a bit when I watched it. I was like, was that like a bit? He literally got up, smacked the shit out of Chris Rock, and then was allowed to stay there. He assaulted Chris Rock and just like went about his night, which is crazy.
Bro,
like everyone witnessed assault. Everyone witnessed assault. I feel like everyone thought it was a bit though. Everyone was like, oh, it's just a bit. But like, nah, he fucking smacked the shit out of Chris and sat back down like it was no one's business. Good on Chris too. I love Chris Rock. He played that off like a very mature person. Yeah. But also he shouldn't have to worry about getting slapped by Will.
No, that was wild. I mean, but who knows what the hell goes on in that household, Like it's like, and I'm sure like that's a scary thing too. It's like, when you get to like be that level of stardom, dude, it's like everything matters. Like any movement you do, anything you like matters. So it's like if it's like something's going on at home and stuff, and then it like leaks out to the point where you gotta smack somebody on like on television and stuff, and it's like, bro, like what the heck? Yeah, it's nuts.
Crazy.
Poor guy. But shouts out to him. But
I think he can get out. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. But I do think that she's to blame. I think he was in a bad relationship, and it's pretty clear to the public that he was. Like, you should never talk that way, like in public, about your significant other or out that type of shit. No matter how transparent you want to be about shit, some stuff remains behind doors for couples, and I feel for him. Poor Will. I couldn't even imagine. I don't even know.
But it's trippy.
In my point of view, I think he should have started ganging up with Chris Rock on Jada, like not smack Chris.
Dude,
Chris is in your corner, bro. He's roasting the problem. He's trying to help you, dog. So that was my take on it. I was like, dude, he's doing you a favor. But and I'm not for any type of body shaming at all. But like, come on, like she's the problem, not Chris.
And it's a comedian, dude. Like, come on.
Yeah, that
man.
also
like,
that too. You gotta chill. Well, that's the thing.
It's like
you gotta be able to say shit. All jokes work or no jokes work. That's how I think. Because I might be offended by something. You crack a joke, I might be offended by it, and someone else might think it's funny. And then, oh wait, no, I don't like it though. And then you can't say it. It's like that's how you ruin all the jokes right there.
Nah, for real, dude. It's like, I don't know. I'm a big advocate to like I guess like freedom of speech, as long as it doesn't like pass those lines. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, like, there's unspoken. There's like, hey, don't do hate. Yeah, hate's over here. Yeah, this is all chill. We all know too. As adults, it's like, hey, don't say these words. Bad. No words. Over here. Good. Then there's a gray area, obviously, where some people can teeter because of like whatever experiences they have, whatever background they have. And that's it, kind of. I feel like those are the rules.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was Dave Chappelle. Remember he was like speaking about trans women, but then it turned out that like his best friend, or like I don't know, best friend or a really good friend was a trans woman, and
Right.
they were like this was like where all that like the jokes came from. But he received a lot of hate from it. But when I found out that like like it was just like all in good spirit, I was like, oh, okay, you know.
Jokes are jokes. He does rip into them though. He does. He goes.
No,
He
yeah,
goes.
Dave
But jokes are
Chappelle's a
jokes.
bullet.
But joke. Yeah, yeah. I've seen him live, bro. I've seen him live.
You did, you lucky guy,
Yeah.
bro.
Well, okay. So I saw him live, and also just like such an experience. But I saw him live at the Boston Garden, TD Garden, and I was probably a little too far to really see him live. Like I caught myself. It was a situation where I'm looking at the jumbotron, and he's on the stage below it. You know what I mean? So I'm just watching a TV screen, and he's right there. But still, so funny, bro. There's just something
Yeah.
about stand up that I love stand up. I'm a big supporter of stand up and comedians. I love that personal experience though. Like I really want to go to the mothership down in Texas.
Oh, that'd be sick, dude.
Joe made those rooms like with like a comedic mind like in place. Like he wanted it to be a personal experience where you could really enjoy it, like get to hear things, see things. When you're in a massive stadium, I feel like it's still funny, but you lose that like personal experience that like a comedy show should be.
Yeah,
But obviously they gotta sell their tickets, sell out stadiums if they can. But yeah, I
100%.
was watching him. Awesome experience, but I was like looking at the screen. And every once I'd be like, wait, I should look at him. But like I couldn't see him. He was like a little,
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't get nosebleeds, but they were high up there because they're expensive.
I have a good question for you. Like, have you ever
Yeah,
like
hit me.
met anybody famous? And when I say like met, just simply like pass, even if you pass by them on the street, you're like, like anything in that
So
regards?
no, I went to the what was it? I've seen famous people. Like I went to the NBA All-Star game in Utah a few years back. I think it was the NBA All-Star game. And I saw like Shaq and Ben Affleck from like a distance. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then
That's cool.
one time, if you know him, Delonte West was doing a signing at my mall. He was a basketball player. He was on the Celtics, yeah. Delonte West was at my mall and I saw him in passing. But I'm not gonna lie, if I were to see someone famous, I wouldn't be like, hey, can I get a picture with you? Even if I like loved them to death. If I saw someone, I would probably like look at them at afar, appreciate it, and then keep going about my day. Cause I like feel bad for like how many situations they have to be in where like someone comes up to him in the bathroom while they're like
That's
dick out,
crazy.
just trying
That's
to take a
true,
leak.
though.
He's like, hey man, like, can we take a pic? Like, you know what I mean? And they deal with that shit. Or like
Yeah.
they're with their family and they're just like out and about and they're getting not harassed. Like obviously they're fans,
They're
but like,
just trying to
that
chill.
gets to someone. Right, yeah. So I'm the type of person like I would appreciate that I saw them. I would probably like take a quick Snapchat, send it to my buddies, not intrusively. Like, they're out to dinner. I'm not gonna do that. But you know what I mean? I'd be like, yo, fucking Chris Rock right there. And then I would go about my day.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you met any famous people?
Yeah, dude. It's funny when you said the mall. It reminded me of the time like I was just like buying Hollister pants when I was a kid,
Oh,
and then like I look at the Tilly's, and I was like,
Tilly's is nice.
what's
I
that?
like Tilly's.
What's that line, bro? And then like I look, it's fucking MGK, and I was like,
At
what
a
the hell's
Tilly's?
M?
Yo,
Yeah,
that's actually
and,
kind of sick. Wow.
and I was like, why is MGK here? Like, and it was like I guess it was like a grand opening for Tilly's. And then MGK was just there, posted up and kicking it, and I was like, "That's crazy." And I just went up to him like, and then all the glass and stuff, and I was like, "Yo," and he's like, "Yo," and then
That's
like
so
all
cool.
the security, and then everybody started swarming, and then I was like,
Yeah.
"All right, I'm out of here." And I was a kid though. I didn't really like. I knew him, but I didn't really like.
How long ago was that? Because you were a kid. Because I remember following MGK like back when he wasn't who he is now, like way back
Yeah.
when, like his old shit.
Like I'm a wild boy.
Yeah. No, yeah, back
Yeah.
then. Yeah. Before that
Yeah,
too.
that's when-
I've been following MGK for a minute. I like
I
him
knew
a lot.
I
Makes
must
good
have
music.
been in like I don't know, that probably like So damn, that's crazy. Anyways,
It was a while ago. It was a while ago. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I'm just
That was
wondering
probably
if
like
it
in
was
middle
like
school,
when
dude.
he was bigger, because MGK probably wouldn't be doing it till
No,
he's
no,
signing
he was
now.
big. No,
He
he
was
was
big
big. He
then
was
though.
big. He
Yeah,
was big.
yeah,
He
yeah,
was big.
yeah,
He was big. He
yeah.
was big. Yeah, he's just like there doing that, and then like a whole crowd of people were just like doing that, and then like I pulled up to the window. I don't know how I managed to get like front row spot, but I did,
Mm.
and he was just like, there's a glass between us, and I was like, "What's up, dude?"
That's awesome. I like
And then
that.
I went on my way. I met Mac Miller.
Oh, rest in
I
peace,
bro,
bro. That's
dude,
legendary.
yeah,
How was
bro,
that
like Mac
experience?
Miller, that was pretty cool, dude.
Yeah.
But like I was at a concert and then like I just somebody came up to me, he's like, "Yo, like I got these passes, like you want to go?" And I was like, "Bet." And then I went and then it was like you get in early and then it was like you can meet and greet with him. And so
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
just like in line with like 20, maybe 30 people with my boy. And I was like, this is legendary because I wanted him to like I wanted to like just say thank you. You know what I mean? I like fuck the picture, fuck everything, bro. Like and I still got my picture though, but
Yeah, yeah.
but
Okay, good.
when I got to him, he's like, "What's up, bro?" And I shook his hand and I was like, "Dude, I just want to say like thank you. Like you snapped on life. Like you did amazing. Keep it up and just get complimented. Like you helped a lot of people, dude. Good job."
He did.
He's
His
like,
music
"Oh,
was
thank
healing.
you."
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And then we took our photo and then I went on my way and I was like, "That's super dope." I'm glad I was able to say that. Like my thing is like I'm not here like I don't want to be in like if I meet people that I genuinely rock with, you know what I mean?
Mm.
From the outside perspective, I don't know how they are like in real life, you know what I mean? But like if I meet
Yeah,
them
right.
like through music and stuff, it's like, yeah, I just want to say thank you and stuff. And Kid Cudi too. Kid
Dude,
Cudi, I was like,
oh my God. Keep going, keep going.
I was Kid Cudi, I was like I was all the way in the back of this like I guess like how do you say general floor admission?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then like the concert was like ending and stuff. And then I look at my homie and I'm like, bro, I'm gonna make it up there right now. He's like,
Hmm.
bro, you can't. And I was like, I'm making it up there, dude. And I drilled through everybody. And then like he started like he came down and I was like, oh, perfect timing. And everybody was handing him things to sign. He was signing things, and he came to me and he's like, yo. And then I was like, he like with his pen. And I was like, no, bro, just shake my hand.
Oh,
And he's
that's
like,
nice.
and then
I like
shook my
that.
hand.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
then I
that's
was
cool.
like, all right, bro. And then like, and I dipped.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I was like, brother, that was sick.
That must have
Because
been a
Kid
nice
Cudi I
moment.
rock with heavy, bro.
I was just about to say, if there's one artist I could thank, it would be him. That was like weird that you just pulled that out of my brain. You were just going there. That's why I was like, yeah, he's made some music that has helped a lot of people.
Bro.
And he's dealt with some tough times too. And you can tell, it
Yeah.
bleeds into the music. That's why people
Bro.
relate to
Fuck,
it so much.
speeding bullet to heaven, like that shit. He won't even I think there's an interview where he was like they were like he was like, I won't talk about that. But I think speeding bullet to heaven, well, I don't want to get into that. But I think it
Mm.
was just a bad time for him, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
So with
yeah.
that album and stuff. So but yeah, he's a super influential dude, bro. And I don't know, he just influenced me a lot in life. You know what I mean? Like
Mm.
Cuddy, like his vibes and stuff. Like I'm so for that, bro. Um, as far
Yeah,
as
grew up on
anybody
his music.
else,
Didn't you say we were talking
yeah,
about
I
it
was
on
about
stream?
to.
Didn't you just you talked about how you knew X or something happened with
Yeah,
X?
dude. Yeah, dude. It's a
If you
funny
want to talk about it,
story.
you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
No, yeah, totally. So it's like a funny story. Like, when I was younger, I wasn't like the best kid. And when I say younger, I mean like maybe 18 or between 18 and 20.
Okay.
I wasn't like the
Everyone has
best
their
kid.
runs. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I had like long braids, all types of things. You know, and
Damn,
I
I'm
was
gonna
just
need to
like,
see a picture of that. I'm gonna need to see an OG picture at Gold. No, no, you guys send me one. You guys send me one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I need a new
But
background screen right now, so that's good. Good timing.
but I was over there doing just like at that time like selling tree and just like had an apartment townhouse with a friend of mine.
Hmm.
And that friend of mine like helped me out because I was in a bad situation where I didn't have anything like to like really live, and it was like at my ex at the time. So he's like, "Yo, like I got
Okay.
this opportunity, we could do this." And I was like, "Yo, all right, let's do it." And time goes, and I'm doing that, and I stopped selling those bad stuffs, and then this this dude just comes one day and he's like, yo, like come to hang out because he had a mutual friend of ours in the neighborhood. And he's like, yeah, like this is X, and then this is Ski Mask. And then I was like, what's up, guys? You know, and we're all like hanging out and stuff. He has like a knife, holster and a knife. And then we're chilling. And I was like, yo, can I see your knife? And he's like, yeah. And then I see his knife and then I'm messing with it. And then I accidentally break the holster. And I'm like, no, in my head, I
Oh
haven't even shown him yet.
no.
And he's
Yeah.
nobody yet. You know what I mean? Like he's nobody yet.
Yeah.
He's all I
Yeah.
know him for is like nobody. Like he's just how do you say? He's opening up. His friends were telling me, it's like, yeah, bro, he's opening up for 21 Savage next week. And I'm like, who the fuck is 21 Savage?
Right. That
And
was when
then
that was going on. Yeah. Yeah.
bro, 21 Savage was just coming out. And
Yeah. Yeah.
I was all right, let me listen to his music. And I was like, oh, that's cool, you know, that's dope. And then the Ski Mask was like, yo, do you want to hear like the song that I made? And he's like, I'm like, yeah, sure. And then like, but he did it like a cappella, but he like rapped his song. And then I was like, oh, that's really good, dude. And then we were all hanging out and kicking it and stuff. And then I think either that same night or another night, but I'm pretty sure that same night, one of his friends, right, went and I had like a bunch of tree on the table, and he like
Hmm.
grabbed tree and just started rolling up. And I was not so fond of
That's
that because I
intense.
was
Yeah. No,
like,
that's not chill. Like, whoa, that's
yeah,
not yours.
yeah. I was like, hey, buddy, obviously I'm saying this in a more respectful way, but I was like a little different back then.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
just like, dude, we can't be doing that, you know, like don't like this isn't your house, like
That's
don't
just
grab
poor
my things
etiquette,
without
bro. That's straight
asking.
up poor
Yeah,
etiquette that you don't grab someone else's bud. That's crazy.
exactly. So then eventually I guess his friend got upset about it. And then
Mm.
I like I'm coming off of a trip of LSD, and then like that
Okay.
morning or no,
Hmm.
that night that I came off of it, I get a call, and then like a friend of mine was like, yo, them boys are in the neighborhood. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
we could run like a little fade, it doesn't matter.
Hmm.
And then they come knocking on my door. And so how my house was built was like this is like my patio. Here's my front door. And then
Okay.
here's like a patio area. And then there's
Yeah.
these
Yeah. Yeah.
walls. And then there's a door to get into the patio area. I guess front porch area. And so he came knocking on my door with the dude that did that with my tree. And I was like, yo, what's up? And he's like, we could do this the easy way, or we could do this the hard way. And I was
No, he did
like,
not say
easy way or
that.
hard? I was like, no, I swear
What
to
the?
God. Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy.
100. It gets funny, but it gets intense. So it's like
Right.
I was
Right.
like, no, I was like, I want it the hard way. And
Mm.
then his boy pulls out a pew pew, and he's like, and then he pulls out pew pew, and then X just like goes like this, claps like to summon his demons, and then like
What the
two or three
fuck?
more dudes come
Yeah.
from like
Yeah. Yeah.
behind the wall, and they bum rush us. So like
Dude,
buddy that took the tree like try to grab like pushed me, and like a big fat dude pushed me, and then like they threw me on the couch, but in the process like his gun was here, and I grabbed his gun, and then I
Oh.
grabbed the clip because like I was like there's a fucking gun involved,
Right. Right.
and I was
Right.
like around, I was surrounded like about or like around bad things as a kid, but or around that time, but I was like, nah, bro,
Yeah.
like I'm not dying here. And I grabbed the
No.
clip because I can't grab the gun, but I grabbed the clip and I take it out, and then I'm on the couch, and I just shove that thing like so deep in that couch that nobody will
Smart.
find it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if there's a bullet in the chamber, there's one bullet in the
There's
chamber,
one. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You know,
But the
it's
clip's
like
safe. Mm.
it's we're not getting like that screwed. And then like a time like we're in there,
Jesus, dude. What the fuck?
yeah, my friend like he has like super big cojones, bro, right?
So it was
so
X
he's
like being physical, or was it the hooligans? Also, it's X. I
all
don't
of
even
them.
did Tentacion. Tentacion. X
Yeah,
Tentacion.
yeah,
Yeah. 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 Okay.
yeah.
Because you were saying X, we should probably. This is X Tentacion,
It's
guys. Like
very-
this is all happening with that dude.
Yeah,
That's crazy. So he was physical.
before.
He was being because he's a little homie. He was a little
Yeah,
homie.
but he would. Yeah, and
But he had his
with,
goons.
like he was dealing with yeah. So he was dealing. It was me
Mm.
and like the two dudes, but I was like, bro, there's a gun involved. Let's just like all chill out. And my homie, I don't want to like say his name, put him out there, but Really good dude, and if it wasn't for him, like things could have went really sideways. But he was like, "Fuck no, like no, like we're not allowing this shit." And
Yeah, yeah.
he's like fighting the fuck out of these like two dudes, and X, and then shit's getting thrown across everything, all types of shit, and then X comes and like hits him with the bottle of Henny, and the bottle of Henny didn't break, and then like little scar thingy like opens up here,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
he's such a G, it didn't phase him. He like
Fuck
looked
no.
at X, and X was like, the fear in his eyes, he realized like, oh
Yeah,
my
that didn't
god, this
work. Yeah,
dude's an
yeah,
animal.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then and somehow it got to a point where him and X were fighting, and then it led outside onto like the cars, and then yeah, and then
Dude, that's
anyways, like he was trying to,
crazy.
yeah, my friend like try to gouge his eyes out, and
X,
then like if you,
like did the
yeah,
little
X his eyes out,
little eye
yeah, like just
popper.
trying to fucking like do that
Jesus.
shit,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
X was just like, as that was happening, like X was like, ha, 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 ha,
He
like
bit
biting
him.
him and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
What
if you look, if you look, the tattoo here that he has, like it
Yeah.
says numb. Well, there's like pictures of before where you could see like the nail that dug in there, and then he got that tattooed right there, numb. But that's like what happened. Like he was trying to fucking get his fucking eyes and shit, and it became a whole thing
Whoa.
afterwards. Afterwards, I don't know what happened in like what's going outside, if he's still dealing with the other two dudes and they're fighting and stuff. But X came in and they're like looking for everything, and I was like, bro, there's nothing here. You guys did this for nothing.
Oh, there
No, there
wasn't
has to
even
be some.
shit there.
No, I stopped selling it like two
Yeah,
weeks ago. I got a
yeah,
job,
yeah,
and I was like,
yeah.
there's nothing
You
here,
shit out
bro.
of
You're here
luck.
for
You're just
no.
fighting me for the fun of it, brother.
Yeah,
What the
and he
hell?
goes into like this little pantry closet I have. And the funniest thing, this is like the funniest thing. He goes into this little pantry closet, and his goons are looking at him, waiting. And he's like, grabs this bag, and he pulls it out, and it's a bag of pennies and dimes. He's like, take this, and then and like passes to
It's like,
homies, and
bro, it's
like
all good. You go to Coinstar, have
what
fun, have a blast. There's like
yeah.
$5 in there. That's crazy.
Oh my God, dude. But yeah, like fighting, there's a lot more fighting involved and shit, and there was
So
like
they
blood
wait,
all over.
but they took the coin bag and then they just were like,
Yeah,
all right, we're out of here.
they took
But
the
then you
coin
you made
bag.
up, right? Like I heard, or I think you did, right? Or were you good after that
No,
with them or no?
I'll get there. I'll get to that part. So like there's like a bunch of blood. I guess like fighting ensued upstairs and all these things. But then eventually the neighbors, because
Jesus.
it's a townhouse, called the police, and then
Mm.
like they knew they were making like too much noise and too much was going on, and then people, like the friend that called us to warn us, he came out and he was like, yo, this and that, and then X was friends with him too, but he was friends with us, and then X was like, no, get back in your house, kid, get back in your house, and then like just neighbors just started, and then they dipped, and
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
afterwards the police came and they were trying to get me on some like what's the word,
Petty
like
shit. Thinking
trafficking
about your
trafficking
Coinstar. Yeah, trafficking
yeah,
coins. Fucking.
yeah, exactly.
Wait, there was
And
nothing there. How are they gonna get you on trafficking?
because they were trying to, they found scales, they found baggies, they found just like
Yeah, but if
residue,
there's
but
no
there was nothing. That
residue,
there's not.
yeah, 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 yeah.
No, no, but there's nothing. And I was like, they
Right.
have nothing on me. I'm like, I don't.
No.
You guys could.
You can
I
own
could. I'll
scales. You can
send,
own bags. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, and I'll send you like pictures and stuff of myself and other
Dude,
things.
yeah, no, I
But
want to see braided. I want to see braided cold. I feel like that go crazy.
yeah, at the time I was like in the interrogation room, and I was just like taking pictures of myself,
Jeez.
and I was like, this is crazy. But
Yeah.
yeah, they were the cops were kind of messed up because like they used like my friend's family against me and to try to get me to snitch on myself. And then my mom, they got my mom there, and we were all
What
in
the
a room, and
fuck?
then
Jesus.
they were like, would you allow, what do you say? He was like, you're gonna let your friend almost die and this and that, and you're not gonna say anything. And I looked at like my friend, and I was just like, brother, like I can't, like in my eyes, I'm saying this. I'm just like, I'm not saying anything. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, dude. Like, I don't,
Mm-mm.
what, there's no point in this. Nothing's going to get resolved after this. Like, what's the point of all this?
Well, if anything, you got
Um,
assaulted, but they were just trying to get you to do. They were trying to get
I
you
don't
on some
know.
bullshit.
I don't know what they were trying to do. It was weird, but it was just like, it was really sad
That's
because like,
terrible.
I grew up with that kid. I grew up with the parents. Like the parents knew me. Like, we all had a great
Mm,
relationship and stuff. So it's like
right,
sad for them to look at me like the way that I was being painted by the police officer. And I was
right,
just like a kid that was just like, just trying to make some money and decide it was harmless.
right.
I didn't sell freaking heroin. I was just doing, like little tree
Nah,
things here and there.
florist. You were a
But
florist. You're good.
yeah, so I
Flowers.
was a
Yeah,
florist.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But afterwards, I didn't make friends with X because I was like, huh, that's kind of like like I don't know, he fucking home invaded me. But
Oh yeah, I didn't.
there were
I forget how I thought that. I didn't think you would be
no,
friends
no,
with him
no,
after
but
that.
no, but no, no,
Because
it
that's a
makes sense why you
scum. That's
thought
a
that.
scummy move. Yeah.
Yeah, no, no, but eventually him and my friend they began talking, which wasn't illegal at the time because like he was in jail because he was in jail for that home invasion and he was in jail
X.
for the other thing. Yeah. I
Oh,
don't know if you know
okay.
what the other thing is,
No.
but it's like some charges brought to him from his ex-girlfriend or something.
Oh shit.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah. So that's why reason why he was in jail. But it's like the state picked up the charges. Like we didn't go to the police and be like, yo, like, like this is what happened, this and that,
Yeah,
that and
yeah, yeah.
this. And then afterwards, they became like they were like talking on the phone, but the only way they could talk is you can't witness tamper. You know what I mean? There's like
Mm.
witnesses to this, so it's like he called, and then like his friend, and then his friend put the phones like this, and then afterwards they like talk like that, and then like he
What the?
eventually got out, and then once he got out, him and my friend they like went on a tour and stuff, and they did these things, and it was cool experience for him. And then afterwards, he dies like
I
tragically,
know. Yeah.
like that.
Terrible.
Like that was, and it coming from like me that like I went. How do you say like I saw him at his worst, and then like watching from a distance, like I looked at him, and he was like becoming a better human. You know what I mean?
People
Like he
can
was
change.
becoming like
I'm a big believer in that. People can definitely
yeah,
change. You can have a tough past, do bad things, and
yeah,
then turn it around.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he
I
was
think he
he
was
was
too.
he was like, dude, he was becoming like a nice human.
Hmm.
Like with what he had, he was like, he went out and did toy drives. He would, do these things. He would show up to parties near like in Parkland and like show love to like random people. I don't know. He's just like, I mean, from what I seen, he was like, doing good. But then he like passes away,
Hmm.
and then there's a huge funeral. I didn't go to the funeral, but there's a huge like funeral in a stadium, if I'm not mistaken, and everybody like
Yeah.
pulled up, fans and everything. And then after that, I ended up starting because my friend was still friends with like members only, which was like the group. And I was just like, I got back to hang out with my friend, and like, cause that it was like traumatic, bro. So like we kind of like separated, and then we became friends again. And then once we became friends again, we started like hanging out with them, the members only. And then eventually I met the mother, Miss Cleo,
Of
at a
of X
of
or
X,
of
yeah,
oh the mom
of
oh
X,
X's mom. Okay, got you.
yeah. And then because we were at the memorial, and then like she invited us. She probably more than anything she invited my friend, and then like I tagged along, but she knew who I was because before X passed away, we all got sent subpoenas. We all got sent subpoenas
You got
to
subpoenaed.
go to dude,
I don't
bro,
even know what a
to
subpoena is, bro. It's just you have to show up to court, right? That's what that is.
you have to. You
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
show up
yeah,
to
yeah. That's what
court.
it is.
So it's like
Hmm.
you have to show up to court. And then I remember receiving that and I was like, well, I ain't going. But I had to go. I knew I was gonna have to go.
Yeah,
But he
yeah,
passed
yeah.
away. Cause like the subpoena is just like, bro, like they want to pick my brain and see what happened that night. And I was just like, I was just not with the whole like telling and stuff because I had a different
Nah.
mindset, you know what I mean? Like, and it's still like I was doing bad things, so it's like I'm not gonna like I don't wish jail upon anybody unless they really do bad things, you know what I mean? Just
Right,
like
right.
really do bad things.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
some silly mistake like that, it's like I don't nah, bro, you could get better and stuff. And that goes for anybody, but just you gotta change. And he was. Then we went to like from that memorial to like the parents, like his mom's house, and then his mom's house was throwing like a cool banger. Bad Baby was at the
Yeah,
memorial
yeah.
too. There's some other people. I met his little brother, and we all hung out. And then the lawyer that was fighting for his case was like, "So you're the Ryan." that I've always seen in these paperworks.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
I was like, that's me, yeah. He's
That's
like,
crazy.
finally good to see you. And it was just that, you know.
Comes full circle. That's
Yeah,
wild.
dude, it was trippy. But it's a
Wild
shame, you know,
story.
like that, he
Yeah.
died and stuff. That was like a weird circumstance
No, tragic. I
and
mean, you don't know what he was entangled with prior to that. Maybe just some guys, maybe another home invasion. I don't really know the background, but
no,
you
the
have
the
a
story
past and
is
then that
just
bleeds into your future and then it can get
I
pretty
just think that
dark.
I just think that the karma like that he built up like when he was younger, because like what happened, like do you know what happened?
No, I didn't really. I'm not gonna lie. I liked some of his music, but I wasn't like a following
Yeah,
fan.
no, totally. I mean, like, well, apparently, like, if I'm not mistaken, he took out like some money out of he was with his uncle, and he took out some money from the bank and his BMW i8, which is like which is like one of the most no, like recognizable things. Like he was his
It's like
like
a
the
flashy
BMW
car.
i8.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What, but that BMW i8, like when I think of BMW i8, I think of X, because X was
Oh,
like one of the
really?
first, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
dudes to like really
Well, is that the
promote that
car
and
that
like
they
have it.
found him? That's the car they found him in, right? Yeah, yeah. So that's he was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then like I'm sure other people peeped that as he was taking money
Mm,
out of the bank and stuff, and they followed him into like a sports bike place, you know what I mean? And he was
yeah.
trying to buy a motorcycle and everything, and then they came into the store and they like I guess confirmed that it was him. And then on his way out, there's only one way in and one way out. Like the van pulled up and they were trying to like, rob him for his stuff. And the uncle got out of there, understandably. And then like I guess they were maybe trying to like take his chain or something. And
Wait, the
I
uncle
don't
was he
know.
was with his uncle? Oh,
Hmm.
I didn't know that. I thought he was solo. Oh,
No,
okay.
no. And then like they,
That's
I
good. He
guess,
got out. Like he wasn't hit, right?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, okay.
yeah. And then apparently like for whatever reason they shot, you know what I mean? But like my friend and like his like assumption was like maybe like they were taking like trying to take his chain, and like knowing him and like he wouldn't allow for that, you know what I mean? So like he was probably fighting back, and then due to the fighting
Yeah.
back, they
Something
popped off
gets
some
yeah, something
rounds.
happens. Yeah, yeah. Those
So
situations
so
suck.
so yeah,
That's
shitty
terrible.
situation, but
Huge, huge loss. Huge loss. I hate that type
yeah,
of
dude.
senseless shit. It's
Bro,
really sad.
the whole world felt that, which is crazy. You know what I mean? Like the fact that like some kid from like Broward County could grow to like be this like level of stardom and just like fame and stuff. And it's just
Yeah.
very unfortunate that like in the beginning years, like, like he wasn't the nicest of kids. But I think as when he grew older and he realized like, holy shit, like we gotta push positivity and stuff, like that's where shit really went good. But it sucks, just like other artists, like it sucks because you don't see what they could have been due to like
Right.
life or
Juice, I
addictions
think
or
about a lot. Juice was a
yeah, dude.
huge loss to the world, bro. His music was really powerful. Very, very sad.
Yeah, dude. That was a sad loss too. I didn't know him or anything, And like I said, I only met X twice. I think it was twice or one time. And Ski
Hmm.
Mask I've seen twice. But I interacted with them, and then afterwards, I just interacted with the family and the friends of
Right.
his.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm not like somebody that was super, super close with X or, I like X. You know what I mean? I'm telling you guys like my story or what I witnessed and stuff and my opinions, and it's just like, damn,
Yeah.
yeah,
No, that's a crazy story, bro. That's a wild
yeah,
one.
dude,
I remember
yeah.
reading that in the pod app and I was like, damn, what? Yeah. No, that's
Yeah,
cool.
dude. Miami's crazy, dude. Like, there's a
Yeah.
lot of positive in Miami, but like when I was younger, like there was not like at least with things I would be around, I'm like, bro, this runs deep. Like this gets dark. Like I
Mhm.
remember one time I went to it was actually X's old manager, Sir Dickums, and
That's his name,
and
Sir Dickums?
yes,
The fuck?
because he was a porn
Can't make that
star.
up.
He's a porn
Oh,
star, dude.
okay. Okay. Wait, and he
Yeah,
also doubled
and
as his manager? Look, it's
at
not
the
the best
time and
guy to
probably when he
have
was super
manager
younger
shit.
before he blew up and stuff.
Yeah.
But we went to his house, and then we're walking around. It's just like the dark ass like feeling, bro. At least for me. But like
Yeah,
my
yeah.
friends were on board with me too. We're like, it's kind of like darker here. And then there's just like weird paintings of like just weird like I know sound I don't know, it's just weird paintings of like demons and girls and stuff, and it was just like, what the fuck is going on
That's
here?
sketchy.
But it
Yeah.
but there was like a party gonna be thrown there, and it's like a big house on in Miami. I was just like, this is sketch. And then we hear a dog barking, and we're like, yo, let's go check out this puppy, dude. Like, I fuck with dogs, you know? And I go to like me and my friends, we go to like the dog cage, and there's like a cover, covering the dog, understandably. And we lift the cage up, and it's a girl.
It's
It's
a
a
girl?
girl.
It's a
It's a
girl.
girl.
Oh my God. Wait,
It's
what?
a whole girl in
Was she the one barking?
cage.
Was she like,
She's the one barking. She cannot break
Oh,
character. This was like a
yo.
thing that was like used
Sir
to like, if
Dickens.
you wanna, bro,
That is exactly
if
what
you
you're
want-
finding at Sir Dickham's house.
bro. I was
fuck?
like,
It's a girl.
what? Bro, my only
What did you
assumption
do?
was
Like in that moment, would you act? Did you just like cover it
Nah, I
back
was-
up
I
and
was-
like walk out of the house, or did you?
Nah,
You go-
I was
you
just,
go
like,
chill with
I was
them?
just- no, I was just looking at it, and then my other friend, he was just like, he took out his phone and started recording, and he's like,
Yup,
he's like,
that's what
"Who's-"
you should
like,
do.
just like, yo, bark, and then like barking.
She barked
and
for you.
shit. But
She barked for you. Did like
yeah.
treats by? You give her a little kibble. Dude, that's crazy.
But I think it's like on a thing where it's like, like you want to work with us, or you want to be around famous people, or you want to like, and I say that because like these girls like would get plugged in with. I mean, I don't know what he did, but this is my assumption. Like these are my what's it called? Like allegedly thing. Like these are all assumptions from what I see for 2
Yeah.
seconds. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
right.
but I know that these girls like they would always end up hanging out with like famous rappers and stuff because I'd be following these rappers and I'm like, there's the chick and he's in
There's
Miami.
the bark.
And
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah. There's the puppy dog.
But it's like but I don't know. But I would say, what other reason would a chick be in a cage?
No, that's a
Barking like a
kink.
dog.
That's a weird kink. People do that shit. That's weird as hell.
Yeah,
Man,
bro.
Sir
It
Dickham's,
was
that's pretty
trippy.
on brand with him. What the fuck? So did you like
Yeah.
you stayed, the party was good. Dog
party
girl
was
stayed in her cage. You check in on her at any times of the party, like see how she's doing, give her a little food and water. No. No, yeah, I
she
wouldn't
was
go
just
back in there either. Yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
just
She didn't
covered
pop
up.
out, right? Yeah. She didn't pop
Nah,
out.
But
It's crazy,
like
dude.
nah, it's crazy. Like Miami is crazy, bro. Like there's like I said,
Yeah,
there's good
Miami's a
things, bad
zoo.
things.
It's interesting to
Bro.
like. It's like vacation land. It's interesting to live somewhere like that. I feel like it's like very
Bro,
like
it's,
nonstop. Go. Because Boston's quiet. I like Boston. It's a quiet city. Easy to manage. Small. It's like nothing like New York. New York's very very busy. I like prefer like a little quieter of a city. And I feel like Miami's
Yeah.
kind of like that New York thing, but just on a beach, maybe slightly smaller.
Yeah, I mean, and it's just like Miami, bro. Like the scene there is like crazy, especially like when I was younger. Like the underground scene, like was crazy. Like you would meet all these like rappers and stuff, and it's like, they would actually like be known within like the communities and stuff, and people would pass away. Like I had a good friend named like Kill Awful. His name's James though, but like he had face tattoos. He was like a Cuban. I think he was Cuban. I don't know, but he really super cool dude. And unfortunately, like
Was he
I
a
had to
rapper?
stop being
He was
friend.
Kill Awful the rapper?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I told him and like a group of friends like I can't be around this. You know what I mean? Like because like what they were doing was different than what I was doing. And then like eventually like he passed away due to like like just taking like things. And it was like the saddest thing in the world, and the community was shook. And it's like it's cool to see because like the whole community of underground like came together. It was probably like 50
that's
to
nice.
100 people, just like all like playing his music and hanging out, and it's like shit like that.
Super sad
in
though.
my-
Sorry for your loss, man. That's
Yeah,
tough.
no, that's okay, dude. I know that. Shouts out to Cosmic too. Like she was super cool too.
Cosmic?
She passed away from that. Yeah, dude.
Damn.
And everybody knew, like went by like names like that. Like that's how it went here. Like it was it's so funny. Like Bose, like I don't know, just a bunch of names. Like you wouldn't know the people's real name. You would just know them by.
Were you
their-
cold? Were
their
you cold man? Were you the cold man in the streets?
Cold or yeah, I would probably be Ryan, dude. Like
Right.
Rye or Ryan, yeah.
Right,
But it's
I
like,
like Ryan.
yeah, I didn't do anything. I just like filmed a bunch. I have a bunch of film about things, because I like taking
Oh, that's
pictures
cool.
and filming stuff. So
Yeah,
like, that helped out later on in life because I get to look back at those memories and stuff. But yeah, like Miami is crazy because it's like it literally is like a world where it's like you could fake it and you could really make it, bro. Like you could literally like just cap your ass off, bro, and you'll make it into things. Like I remember like there was times where like you could hire a private security guard, bro, and then like you could get into like clubs and stuff and like no questions asked. Like they just assume
That's so
you're
weird.
somebody
They
because
just
you got
think, yeah,
security.
yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like and I remember I didn't
You
have
ever
a
try that?
dollar
You ever
to
try
my
to put some
name.
homies in like, you know, like black outfits and just be like, yeah, like
No,
we're gonna
like
come over.
I had a friend and he hired the security guard and we would just all roll out.
Oh,
Yeah.
and just get in places?
Yeah, just get in
Shit.
places.
That's a hack.
Yeah, it was
Damn.
pretty cool. It was a crazy dude, bro. He had like a Mike Tyson tat, and he
Like
was
the
like a
actual, he
Spanish
had
dude, but he was
like a copy
no, he
or the
was real.
same thing?
No,
Oh, wow.
if not like pretty damn similar.
Yeah, large
just,
tribal
like,
tat on the
fucking-
face.
Fucking jacked and tall, and just like
That's crazy.
fucking, you know,
He'll get you in
And I was
places.
like,
Yeah, yeah.
bro. And I was just like, holy shit, dude.
I wouldn't say
but
no
it's
to
like-
him as the doorman. No, no, no. You're coming in. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like that shit's like pretty cool, you know. But Miami, like you can see famous people walking around like all the time, you know, like
Yeah, it's just one of those places. Big
And
hub.
in Art Basel, have you heard of Art Basel?
I have. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Dude, if you ever want to go to Miami and like have a chance to like just see what the hell Miami's about, that's the time to go. Like Art
Schedule
Basel
around
is
that.
like literally like the most cured version of Miami. Like just put in a little pocket of Miami, and there it is. Famous people, all types of shit. It's like a 2 weekend or 1 weekend event. I can't remember.
Have you been?
but
Because
when
I like art. I like Banksy a lot. Banksy's cool as hell. I know
No,
that's
I've
like a
gone.
generic answer, but I like a little bit
No,
of,
yeah, yeah.
of that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to his like art thing he had in Miami. It's pretty
Did he
cool.
have something in
I don't
Miami?
know if
That's sick.
yeah. But like I've gone to Art Basel a bunch of times, and that's like when you like back in the day, like that's when you would make the most connections. Like you would like that because that's all it was about for me and like I guess friends was just like make connections, meet new people and stuff like
Yeah.
this. And yeah, like I would meet like I met Bad Bunny's jeweler, Frankie Diamonds. Which
Ooh.
I'm going based off that was his jeweler, based off of what somebody that told me it was. And when I say that is because
Gotcha.
that chick was the epitome of fake it till you make it, bro.
Oh, Frankie
some chick
Diamonds
that-
was a girl. Oh, okay. I'm thinking Frankie.
no.
Frank.
No,
Okay,
Frankie
Frankie
Diamond's like a Asian dude
She
that was
chick.
just like
Oh, okay.
Asian dude. Yeah, but the chick that told me, I don't really like putting her name out there because I don't really
You don't
like
have to. You
like
don't
her
have to.
vibes. But we're gonna
Yeah.
do it. Her name's Smiley, okay?
Smiley.
No, but she was you know that show like Baddies or something? Like it's like a kind of like an internet show that they made about like these chicks and I don't know.
think
But
I've
she
heard
made
it.
it onto there. She hangs out with like I seen her like just be in the weirdest places, like Aiden Ross's room on stream. They kicked her out. And she's like, who the
Just,
hell
like,
invited
hanging
this
around.
chick?
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like, yeah. And it's like, and she's just like a clout, uh, like, like I need it. Like that's like all life is for her.
Some people crave
But,
that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It was to each their own, but like if you're gonna do it,
Miami,
like
man.
be
It's a party.
be a nice person, you know? Yeah. No,
Yeah.
yeah. And I've lived in like the worst parts of Miami, bro. Like in Opelika, it's like, oh my god, bro.
Opelika, I've never heard of
I
that.
stayed there for, bro. Good. Stay away from it, bro.
Stay
It's
away
like,
from Opelika. Don't visit Opelika.
Bro,
All right.
Yo,
All right, roger that.
You know how like you
Taking
might,
that
you know
off
how
the
you might
scene.
have like flowers in your front drive or like front grass and stuff, like
Yeah,
flowers
yeah.
or grass, like. No, like there was bullets everywhere, bro. Like you just find bullets everywhere, and every morning there's a bunch of cops that just chill in the neighborhood, waiting for something because it's bound to happen. And every house has like gated metal bars, so you can't get in. Unfortunately, when I rented that place, it was like me and a bunch of friends with Smiley, and my room was the only one without the freaking gated metal things. And I'm like, bro, I'm gonna get killed. Like somebody's gonna
Like
come
on
through
the
this thing.
windows? On the windows?
Yeah.
Oh, it was one of
Yeah.
those, but yeah.
Bro, and then like you would wake up and you just hear like weird noises from the neighbors and we're like, what the fuck's going on? And there's like a bunch of Santeria shit going on outside in the backyard because my room was in the patio looking out to other people's patio. There's like
Yeah.
dead corpses of chickens and dead corpses of turtles and like weird shits, and I was like,
Dude,
what the
Florida's
fuck?
crazy. Like all the okay, so growing up in Florida, is the Florida man shit real? Like, is that like a real phenomenon? Because you guys get
Yeah.
crazy. I always see it whenever I pull up Instagram. It's like a new like Florida man arrested for like fucking a dog. Like it's like crazy shit.
Yeah.
And
No, it's like
is that true?
It's just like the bro, like the vibes here are just like meant to curate those type of people. Like if they exist, they will be here. You know what I mean?
They gravitate towards Florida. That's where they go.
Or it may be created in Florida. You know what I mean? Like one of the two. Like you know what I mean? Like it's like the zombie thing. Like what the fuck is that? Remember when that dude ate the
Oh,
other
the
dude's
bath salts?
face off?
Yeah, well, that was bath salts.
Bro.
Bath salts
Yeah,
did that,
but
right? I think,
but
right?
still.
Yeah,
that's
no,
what I'm
bad
saying.
look for Florida. Bad look for Florida. It adds to the list,
still.
bro. It's bad. Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, there was like a
It's,
little
like,
bit of a zombie
nuts.
scare there. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
I remember
actually.
when I was
That was a
younger,
little
I was
bit,
like, oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, Florida man, like, I don't know. It's just like if there's
a
there's a reason
mentality.
it exists. Yeah, it's a lifestyle, dude. Okay?
Yeah. Well, I'm wondering if it ever I wonder if you ever feel it. If you ever like, oh, today I'm kind of getting like it like kind of
Bro.
takes over. You know what I mean? It's like a little bit of a.
Oh man.
It's like you hang out in Florida too long. Sometimes it pops out. It's like you're fighting off.
No.
I don't know if you're watching Fallout. You're fighting off the ghoul in you. You know, the Florida man. In
That's
you.
funny.
Yeah, you get like a quick little
no,
and like you might want to bite someone's face off or something.
like I became like I'm on like I started a company like a pressure cleaning company 5 years ago, and I got it to a point where
Oh
like,
yeah,
it
congratulations.
deals with itself. Thank you. And like I changed to like the trying to be the business person. I want to get my GC construction license and everything. So that I'm business Ryan right now, right? But sometimes that like old version of me, bro, like a certain song pops up, and I'm just like,
Yeah, you see black, you gotta fight it off. Yeah. I like that. I like that.
yeah, dude. But yeah, Florida's quite the trip, dude. If you live here too, it's just like you see things and you're like, this is like nuts. I was going into Taco Bell one day, not Taco Bell, gas station 7-Eleven, just to get some gas, dude. And I have my like hoodie up, and I'm just like looking down, and I just hear some arguing going on, and like, yo,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get mine and this and that. And I'm like, and then I'm just moving like onward. I'm walking, and I get to the door, and then I look up finally, and I just see this dude with like a gun, and I was like, what the fuck? And it's not pointing at me. He's the 7-Eleven employee, and he's just like a younger dude, and he's just like,
The 7-Eleven
yeah,
employee's like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
get
he's
out
like-
of my store
he's like-
type thing.
bro. No, he was just like. He didn't give a fuck about the job. He was just like,
Oh.
now, like I guess other buddy disrespected
He was robbing
him
the
so
customer.
bad.
Was he robbing the customer? Wait. What?
No.
Reverse robbery. Imagine that.
It's hilarious.
Like, yo, bro, I'm just trying to get fucking Gatorade and a Slim Jim.
Bro,
Get me
that
out of
would-
here. Well, I don't want that. That'd be a
amazing
fire
skit,
bit.
dude.
Yeah, I'd
Dude,
love to
that's
watch
what I'm
that.
saying. But yeah, I guess they got in an argument. And it's like literally like say the dude's pointing the gun like this. I just like look up because I'm trying to get through the door, and I'm like, oh shit. And he's like, yeah, bro, we closed, okay. And he's like, you better get out of here because if that dude comes back
After
like with
hours.
this weapon, I left, bro.
I would have been gone. Yeah, I would have put the Slim Jim back and left. That's crazy.
That's
actually
dude, it was
wild.
nuts, dude. But yeah, he like pretty much disregarded his job, and he was just ready to crash out on
Hmm.
this dude. And like I don't even think he's supposed to have a. I mean, who knows? It's Florida.
Yeah.
But yeah, Florida's chill. Come visit, bro. Bring the family.
Dude, yeah, no,
kids.
I'm down. No, I'm down as hell. I lied to you. I have seen someone else famous. I saw Hulk Hogan in Clearwater
No
when I went
way.
down there a couple years ago. Yeah, and I did the exact
fucking
same thing.
way.
I didn't remember because like literally, I was getting coffee. I saw him outside. He was talking with someone because he
That's
he
legendary.
lives around Clearwater. I think he's just
He
around there. He has
died,
like a
didn't he?
bar. Yeah, he died. I saw him like the year before he passed, and he was looking good too. Like he had a cane. He was walking around. He's getting older. But I was getting coffee at the shop. I saw him outside, and I was debating asking him for a picture, and I never did. And now now that he's gone, I wish I just kind of did it. I just don't like bothering celebrities there. But it was like an upstairs coffee spot, and I had to walk down a set of stairs, like a 2-row. You know, the stairs that like have like a little landing, and then you keep going down again.
Yeah.
So like he was on the landing. So like I saw him, he's on the landing. I had to basically like squeeze by him. He didn't even notice I was there, but I was like, excuse me. And like he was just talking to his buddy.
Perfect opportunity.
No,
I thought he was, like, across the
at the same
street.
time, I didn't. He was talking with his buddy. Imagine like
Oh, he's
me and you
okay,
talking on a landing,
No,
like
totally.
you know what I mean?
thought
Like,
I
kid, you
thought he
want to
was alone.
frickin'. No, he was talking to someone, but he was
Okay,
like,
okay,
he was,
okay.
he's talking, he was like, brother, like, yeah, he didn't say brother, but like, he was like, he had that like accent, dude. It was crazy. It was crazy to see like
Yeah,
in
dude.
person because it's like, it was the same vibe you see on TV.
Bro, like
And yeah, then he passed a year later, and I was like, shit, I should have got that picture.
he's legendary.
But I did get a picture. I might have to pull up that picture. There's a Hulk statue where he's like, and I got a picture with that. So I kind of got my
That's
picture
awesome.
with Hulk. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
good
yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
No, that's
I had to
that's
get
nuts,
something.
dude. I'm
Yeah,
sure there's
Clearwater's
like,
cool. Clearwater's cool. It got
don't think I've
nuked
ever
by
even been there.
that storm. Nice spot, nice spot. I like it. If you ever go, I don't know if it's. I mean, I hope it's still there after the storm. But Frenchies, go to Frenchies in Clearwater and get the crabby fries. They're delicious.
Damn.
They're like loaded
Krabby
fries,
sounds good.
but with
But with
crab.
crab?
Yeah, with crab,
Ooh.
delicious. I
Bro,
love it down there.
I need to find
Yeah.
me a place like back when I used to live in the Bahamas. We would make macaroni and lobster, and you put lobster into macaroni, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
Yeah,
it's so
we
good.
got a lot of lobster up here. That's like a staple.
Oh, that's
to
your
New
thing
England.
too, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
dude.
love lobster. Seafood in general. Mass is big on.
Yeah.
Do you guys have lobster down there though, or do you get it from up here?
Yeah. Nah,
Like you
we
can
have lobster.
you can catch lobster in Florida.
we
I
have
didn't know if it was
lobster
like a
season.
warm.
Yeah,
You have lobster season,
I
okay.
could go. I
Gotcha.
could go get lobster myself. That's a big thing I do too. Is like fishing, and boating, and
So you
like,
can
going
catch
to
them in the
Keys.
waters down there.
Yeah,
Because I noticed when I was down there, there's more like crab items on the menu. Like we don't have like snow crab like on our menus. We have lobster. We have other fish. We have like cod, like Cape Cod. Like that's in our waters.
yeah.
Tuna's big up here. I don't know if you ever watched Wicked Tuna. That show
Yeah, I
show is
did.
classic. Yeah, that was based out of
telling you, I'm a-
Gloucester, which is like 50
I
minutes
didn't know
from me.
that.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah,
big
right out of
fish
Gloucester.
guy, bro. I
Yeah.
love like saltwater. Like I used to surf for a little, I don't know, 4 month span.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Good
like,
surfing down in
just the
Florida?
ocean. Yeah, but Cocoa Beach is like where you'd have to go because like the waves over here, unless there's a big storm, like in Southeast Florida,
Yeah.
it's not hidden. But over there, it's cool and all, but like I fuck with sharks, right? But it's like the moment I can't see like what's under me because that
Under
water
you?
there is like murky.
Yeah.
Then I'm like nah, bro.
Don't
like,
come
you
swimming
know,
up here, bro. I think
nah, for
Mass is
real.
like the Cape Cod is like, I think it has the most sharks per like square amount of miles or something. I don't know. There's some like thing that has to do with Cape Cod. There's a massive amount of sharks. We have a lot of sharks, a lot of great whites, and it's weird to
Damn,
me
no.
because I never really like. It's become more of a thing that they talk about, but when I was a kid, bro, I was swimming in those waters all the time. I was just jumping, not thinking about it. And we would swim out to like those little floating docks that you see in lakes more so.
Yeah.
We had those on beaches. They're still on beaches, but like they were pretty deep out there. And yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot of sharks in Mass. A
Yeah.
lot of sharks.
Like,
Jaws.
me-
Jaws was based in Cape Cod.
Really?
The movie, yeah. Movie and
fuck?
Jaws based in Cape Cod, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
big,
that's funny.
monster
I
in
watched-
Cape. In the Cape,
Fuck
yeah.
that, bro. Fuck great whites. I'm scared of those bitches.
No, I'm scared of sharks. I would swim in the pool and think there was like a shark at the deep end when I was a kid. I'd be like, yo, what the fuck's behind? You know what I mean?
We would swim in the pool like as kids and at nighttime and try to like psych ourselves out. But we
Yeah,
sometimes get so
nighttime
psyched because
swimming.
we live near a lake. There's like gators and stuff. You know what I mean?
So
it's
Florida,
like-
I don't think I could survive down there because I think I would be too like. There's not a lot that can kill me up in Mass. Florida, you have to be on. You have to be on fucking.
Point.
You got to be ready, bro.
No,
You got
bro.
fucking
what's the
swamp
worst
pumpies
thing?
left and right.
Not only that, like fuck those like gators and stuff, bro. The worst thing is these saltwater crocs, bro. Those
Yeah.
crocs, they don't play, dude. Like
Yeah.
like they will like intentionally like hunt human, you know?
Right.
Like I haven't really heard of a story of anybody getting like smacked by one, but like bro, you like
Oh
you're
yeah, they don't come home to tell the stories, bro. That's why they're fucking cooked. They're in the belly. Because I'm pretty sure gators are chill. Gators are like the swamp puppies. I remember Steve talking about it. They're like, he was like, gators, they're very calm creatures, but
They're chiller.
crocodiles are like they'll just fight you to fight you. You come in
They're
there, you come in their
hostile
yeah,
as
they don't
hell,
like you in your
bro.
territory. Yeah.
And then it's like, bro, you see like there's always these videos. It's just like right where we're swimming and stuff. Usually I go swimming. Like there's like a saltwater croc just swimming there and stuff. And it's like, what the fuck? Like I don't care
Yeah.
about sharks. Like I really don't care about sharks.
So they're in
unless
the
it's, like, a
ocean.
tiger
You
shark or
would
something.
go
No, they're
swimming
in the ocean. I go to the beach. Go to the beach. And they're like just like out there swimming. Not that I've seen it, but I have like
Holy
there's people
shit.
filming and posting on
No, I've seen the
online.
drone shots of like like it's
Oh,
like
the
swimming
sharks?
around the coast, and then you see like the them come from the coast, and you see like the big like drag in the sand, like how they they move, like it's like the tail.
Yeah.
You see like the whole thing going.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I thought that
But you'll
was
see
only
more-
down in on Australia, because Australia is fucked. Australia is like Florida on steroids. Like the amount of
Yeah,
shit they
but
got down there, I couldn't do it.
you got to think about it too. It's like I don't know how we got saltwater crocs. Maybe they're like native. I don't know. I gotta look that up. But Florida, like you have to think about like all the animals that these people bring, right? Like for pets, and then they just like release them. So like there's like kangaroos just hanging around somewhere in Miami,
That's
like
crazy.
like
There's
like
kangaroos. Shit.
yeah. There's
Wild.
like videos of kangaroos
Wild.
just like out in the wild, just like doing their thing,
That's
and it's just
wild.
like jumping around, like going, and it's like they
What
probably
the
live. I don't know
fuck?
where. I'm sure they catch them, but it's like
Right.
the fact that they got out. It's like what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And it's like who had a
they're-
kangaroo to begin with? And it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
and it's like the monkeys, like there's a bunch of monkeys that
I
have
don't
like
think about
AIDS
monkeys in
that
Florida.
are infested with AIDS because they were like science experimented on,
Wha-
and the truck crashed, and then they just like escape, and it's like now there's a
I don't
bunch
know
of
this
monkeys.
story. Wait, what the fuck? And the
No,
AIDS
I'm not
monkeys are
fucking
loose.
with-
They're just going around
Yeah.
spreading AIDS in
Yeah.
Florida. Shit.
If
Wow.
you go to Fort Lauderdale Airport, if I'm not mistaken, it's Fort Lauderdale Airport.
They're inside
in
there.
Park,
Oh, in the parking
they're
lot.
yeah, like they're around there, or even in Fort Lauderdale, there's just like monkeys. But I've never seen them. But like, cause I don't really go to look for monkeys. But like, I have friends,
Especially
that,
the ones
like,
with
film
AIDS. You
this
don't need
shit.
to really find
Yeah,
those monkeys.
yeah. I
no,
think
no. We'll stay away
I think
from
those are like up north. I think, but like I don't know.
Jesus, Florida. Get your
no, but
shit
it's, like, nuts.
together.
And we have these things called snakeheads, bro. It's like you remember that old weird movie that was like about these like fish. It's like old. It's really niche. It's like these fish that would just eat humans. Not the piranha movie, but it's just like these weird big things that would eel looking things that would just like eat humans. Anyways, like that's like what we have, like these snakeheads, but they don't attack people. But you see a group of ducks like swimming on top water, and it's like with the baby ducks, and it's like, oh, how cute, and all you start seeing is like
Yeah,
and
and then,
just getting smacked,
and then a
bro. And I'm
kangaroo
like,
a kangaroo comes in, just fucking,
yeah,
yeah, that's
dude.
crazy. Well, because you also have, you're right. People release those pets and they become a problem. Pythons
Yeah.
aren't like boa
Yeah.
constrictors or boa. I don't know what kind of snake, but it's pythons.
Yeah, I
There's some
think it's
type of
pythons.
yeah. There's some type of python that's out down there, and it's really bad for the ecosystem.
It's bad. It's
Also,
super
iguanas
bad.
aren't iguanas not natural to that, and
Huge
they're
thing.
a pest.
Yeah, they're
yeah,
not. Yeah, they're huge down here. There's iguana hunting. Like you could pay a tour guide to go take you iguana hunting, and it's like you could go like
They just sit
literally,
there.
like-
What the fuck's the thrill in that? They
they
just,
don't just sit there. They run.
oh, they
run.
move. They
I mean,
move. They move. So
They
when
move
I
fast.
yeah, when I think of an iguana, I think of it like on a long branch. I've seen one in Aruba, and it was just chilling. Like if I had I could have just and it would have been dead.
You
But
could-
these
you could
are
do-
move.
no,
They're
like-
active down there.
No, but like they could be chilling, right? But it's like
You throw
get,
a
like,
rock and then
certain
like a
amount-
bunch scatter, and then you're like
yeah.
that type of thing.
No, yeah, but I think they're like
it's
hunting.
like duck hunting.
They're hunting like whether with like a BB gun, or sometimes they hunt with like a thing, like a, I don't know, something that like has a barb and then it hooks into them. Because like you could go down the intercoastal and they're chilling on the ledges of people's homes, like getting some sun by the water, and so you
Right.
could just like go and snipe one. And the thing is, they'll jump in the water and they swim like really, really
Right, and then
good.
they could go bleed out somewhere else. Right, you got to get them.
No,
But I
with
mean,
the
that's
barb,
sad,
you-
but they're bad for the environment. So like, you kind of do
Yeah,
have to. You have to. I bet there's like, whatever they do with like hunting tickets. Like they try to like promote people to take them out because it's bad for the environment. I've definitely heard that.
I don't think they promote it anymore. Like I remember back in the day, like there was a thing about snakeheads. If you kill a snakehead, you could get like maybe $5 or something. I don't know. But with this, it's like
Snakehead?
people pay people to kill people pay people to go because like they ruin like roofs. They like shit everywhere and ruin pavers because their shit like has this chemical that could ruin like how the pavers look. So there's companies out here that literally only specify in iguana hunting to get rid of that pest from your home.
Interesting. Yeah.
And so
then they make it an experience too.
Yeah, and it's like you could eat iguana. I wouldn't, but you could.
Yeah,
There's people
I feel like
that
it'd be very
that
tough.
cook.
and
I
very
don't know,
tough.
but there's people that cook. There's people that cook it up in a way, to each their own.
You
But
never tried it?
but,
You never
um,
tried to get iguana on the grill? Like your neighbor's
No,
like,
but I
oh, I
wouldn't-
got some iguana, come over. And none of that.
No, no. But I wouldn't be against it. I would like try a little piece.
I
see what
like
the fuck,
trying food.
you
I
know?
like trying things and then being like, that's not for me. But there are
Yeah.
a list of animals that I don't cross that line. Like dogs, cats, horses, that type of shit. I think there's animals that I don't want to try, like iguana. I think I'll pass. But I'll try stuff. Intestinal though, I don't
Yeah.
like. Like you like I think pork belly is like the most I go with the intent. Like liver, you put liver on my plate, I'm all.
No,
I don't need it.
no,
I don't need to eat a liver. It's just not something I want to enjoy.
No.
But yeah.
Yeah. But Florida, it's like super cool because like there's not just only dark stuff like that Miami shit I was talking about or like the home invasion. Like Florida's super beautiful because it's like the water, bro. Like you could
Yeah,
go to the
Florida's
Keys,
gorgeous.
the Florida Keys, bro. It's so gorgeous. You could have manatees pull up to you, dolphins chilling. You know, like all it's like a whole movie. You know,
I
what
know.
mean?
I've
It's,
seen
like, super
dolphins
cool.
peek out of the water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Florida's a
And then it's,
gorgeous, gorgeous state.
Yeah, and it's like the fishing capital of the world, if I'm not mistaken. So
oh shit.
that's why I'm so grateful to like live here because like I love fishing. You know what I mean?
Seafood's so good too.
I know. I
You should
know, dude.
do a fishing stream. Would you ever do that? Like take or have you ever done it? That'd be sick to watch,
No,
bro.
I actually bought all the equipment to start like vlogging my fishing experiences. So like
Hell
you
yeah.
know, like how they have the chest
yeah,
cam,
the chest mount.
and then I
Yeah.
got one chest cam for my friends and just like
Mm-hmm.
do that because like when my number one like dream as a kid was like I'm gonna become a professional fisherman, bro. No matter what.
that's the
Turns
dream.
out you need
Yeah.
a lot of money for that. So
Yeah,
so-
yeah, and you got to do the competitions and stuff like that. But that is
Yeah.
it's super peaceful. I used to fish a lot. I miss it. I need to get back to it.
Yeah.
Fishing up here is good, like freshwater. I would do that. I've been deep sea fishing once, but that's more like you need someone with a boat to get out there type of thing. You can fish off the
Yeah.
coast in the Cape, but you can pull in like pretty big striped bass. But and you can pull in sharks actually off the coast, but I've just never done that. People do that though. I see them
thing
like,
is, like-
plop the rods in the sand and just reel in sharks. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I love like fishing for shark, but I don't keep them. I don't kill them. I just like, and I make sure to take
Yeah.
out the hook, you know?
Yeah,
And I let them go. But it's like super fun because like, what a fight. And like, if there's ever like a manly thing that like makes you feel like a man, bro, it's like you got a beer or two, you're on like the
And a
water,
shark in
sand,
your
and
hands,
you just,
bro.
like-
There is
you're just,
nothing, bro.
fucking
Yeah.
fighting a thing, and you're like, oh,
Yeah, and you want it? Yeah. Tuna would be a really cool thing to fish for. I think
That-
tuna. I've heard the fights
I've
on
never-
tuna are crazy, and I
I
would
never
really
caught
enjoy
to.
that.
I wish I
Bro,
I
they
need to
are
have somebody
big
take me out.
fish, and they're fast as fuck. I feel like that would be such a thrill. Or marlin.
Yeah,
Marlin
dude.
would be tuna and marlin would be
Marlin
up the
too.
top of my list. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. And that island I was talking about, Bimini, like when I was younger, it used to be like, if you know, to get there.
Mm-hmm.
But now like it's like it became a thing where it's like, bro, they have a Marriott there. I'm pretty sure it's Marriott, with the
Yeah.
casino and everything. And it's like now it's just like how they do everywhere. Like America just kind of like turns these places into like just vacation spots.
Take something nice and
And-
then they make it. Yeah, they make it.
Yeah, I
like-
mean,
like
it's
that.
still nice, but it's just like not my version of nice. Like I want the version.
I like
where,
low key.
I remember back
Low key.
Yeah,
Yeah. Not commercialized. Like I like that vibe.
yeah, you know. But now it's like the people go over there to fish and go ham over there. But you know, like just to get over there, bro. By plane it's an hour. Or no, sorry. By plane it's like 30 minutes.
From
Just
you,
a quick
from where you
little-
are,
Yeah.
or leaving from
30-minute thing.
Miami's airport.
No, like Fort Lauderdale, like there's like the smaller airport. I forgot what it's called. But
Gotcha.
yeah. And there's like a private airport in the Keys that's called Millionaire. I think it's private. Millionaire. Like how dope of a name is that?
I like that. Yeah. It's a nice play on words.
Yeah, but they you could go over there and fish, kick it and stuff, but there's no airport in Bimini. So it's like you go by those planes that land in water, you know. Pretty cool
Oh, I like
experience.
those. Those are cool. Yeah. I've never done that. I always seen them. I'm like, damn, that's sick.
Yeah, I used to be like next to the pilot and like with the little thing when I was a kid.
Yeah,
I was,
yeah.
like, talking to him.
Those
and
planes
shit.
are scary to fly in. I've flown in a 4-seater, but not landed in water. But the 4-seaters, bro, you feel like every little jerk, like those micro movements, and landing. Landing was terrifying for me because I like flying. I like traveling, but the more I don't know. I don't know if it's the more planes that fucking fall out of the sky, or the
I
older I get,
know.
I just don't like being in the air. Like I used to love the experience, but now I just think about what could go wrong. And those small planes, like those jitters, bro. You hit turbulence, you're feeling it. The big 747 is
Dude.
not, it's still scary as shit, but you're in a bigger plane. The smaller planes get a little like, they get whiplash.
Yeah, I get sketched out. Like I used to not care, but like recently, and maybe it's the age. Like you don't want to
Yeah,
die, and you see,
yeah.
and also all this like footage of like planes falling. It's like
No,
I
the
get sketched out.
planes are falling out of the sky at a crazy rate.
Yeah.
It's like every other fucking month. It's like, oh, that fell. Especially last year, I
famous
feel like
quote-
every plane that fucking, I don't know, you just hear about it a lot. It was scary.
Recently, like I'm Colombian. It's like a big thing. Like this Colombian artist, I forgot his name, but he was like, you know, like loved in Colombia and by all the Latin community. And he
Mhm.
got in a plane with like his crew and stuff, and they like just launched, like just like literally got it up in the air like 2 seconds, and the plane just like and just blew up,
No,
bro.
bro,
And
that's
it's like
crazy.
everybody passed away,
No
dude. And it's
survivors.
like,
Yeah, dude, it's just, yeah, that
no.
shit's fucking terrifying.
And it's like, but fuck it, I don't care.
But I don't like
if it's my
driving.
time, it's my
So
time.
yeah, no, I'd rather cut that. I'm not driving down to Florida. So no.
Hell
We'll get in
no,
the plane.
bro.
We'll risk it. Yeah. We'll
Yeah,
risk it.
dude. Yeah.
But I do have to call the pod.
Yeah.
It is my dad's birthday, and I'm going into Boston
Oh,
to
happy
celebrate it.
birthday,
Yeah, Papa Check's birthday.
Papa Check, yeah.
Yeah, Papa Check. Yeah, he's 60. He's turning 63. He's getting up there.
Dude.
So we're gonna go in
Yeah,
and celebrate,
bro.
eat some good food.
Enjoy these times, bro. Then you'll be the
know.
Papa Check, you know?
Maybe, fingers crossed, if Milo gets a baby out soon, I could be a grandpa. That'd be nice. But
No, this is
Cold-
amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Yo,
Thank you for coming
thank
on,
you
man.
for even considering me to be on the pod.
Dude, of
And I know
course.
that for
You'll
I
definitely
know
be back. If you want to come back, you are
Yeah.
always welcome back, Cold. Always
Heck yeah,
welcome
dude.
back.
I know this is gonna be like a super cool avenue you take, and I'm happy to see
Thanks,
it.
man.
And you could count me in for being in, like watching all those podcasts, bro, because that's all I do.
Thank you, man.
I just, like,
That type of
yeah.
support really means a lot. I appreciate you.
Yeah, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And then for people to find you, where can they find you if you could plug yourself right now?
Yeah,
Just
for
so we can get you
sure.
some-
So it's
movement.
I stream on TikTok usually every day, 7 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. My name is ColdRyoko. That's ColdRyoko, and that's really the only spot you could catch me at.
Hell yeah.
I'm there, so feel free to stop in, hang out, whatever the case may be, or yeah, that's it,
You guys heard it. Go check out Cold, and we'll catch you next time, man. Peace.
dude. Love you, dude. Peace.